Hello, and welcome. Just overtake the whole thing.
Yo, welcome to D&D.
My home dog.
I'm the game master, MisterGriss. Joined today by my players as always. We've got Aidan playing AJ, who's currently muted.
He's good.
We've got Destructore playing Des.
I exist.
We've got Excluded playing Cecil.
Hello.
And Mckadow playing Jackie.
Hello.
You're all humans of various classes and professions that come from the real world, and you find yourself currently in a fantasy world, in the Fae realm to be precise, in a weird manner, seemingly under the control of this lady, woman, Fae character that looks very leafy, very plant-like the time that you've seen her. She requested some help with some things, and in trade for her help, for you guys helping her, she was going to give you full
access
that you're
to the
allowed
manor.
full access to the manor, that you're allowed to roam, stay in the manor for as long as you need, partake in the food and drinks that they have here in the manor. Pretty much stay here for as long as you'd like until you can figure out a way out of this place. So far you have helped her with one of the 3 tasks that she had for you guys, which was helping 2 bickering creatures.
Yeah, her friends.
Stop bickering with each other and meet back into the estate. You've done that, which led to the discovery that one of them is a hag, and hags are kinda nasty. They do a lot of weird nasty stuff, which Jackie was not a fan of, so the hag almost bit the dust. So that all happened, and then you somewhat had a breakdown as a group where you sat down together and discussed what you're doing, why you're doing it, why are we even here, that kind of stuff. You had a nice talk with each other, and now you find yourself still in the Fae realm, in this weird more flowery version of the estate, being manned by goblin butlers, bugbear guards, and all kinds of and all kinds of weird things. You have 2 more tasks left to do for Sadia. You do not have to do these tasks. It's completely up to you, but there are 2 remaining that you may or may not do. One of them is to deal with a bunch of satyrs that are having a big old party upstairs, and she wants them to calm down and preferably leave the estate because they're causing a ruckus. And another task to find a plant-like creature that belongs outside in the gardens that has apparently found its way inside of the estate, and she wants you to kick it out, pretty much. We find ourselves in the lounge area of the estate, where you were having a relaxing time on the nice lounge chairs, and some of you outside on the balcony, just taking a little breather, talking things out, recovering from a little bit of a breakdown, discussing what to do next, and we will pick up from there. So what do you guys want to do, and what are you going to do next?
I know, we all went to sleep, so...
Oh yeah, you slept here because the upstairs was too loud and noisy because of the partying satyrs.
Yep.
Right. So it is morning? Yeah. It's 10 past 8 in the morning-ish. You don't really have a good idea of time when you're down here. It is always kind of not sunny,
that's a good point.
but more dusky looking outside. It's always stuck in a sunrise, it looks like, I guess.
Are watches roughly sync to the time, or is it completely off? Is it saying it's fucking 4 p.m. now or something?
Yeah, as you check your smartphone or any watch or anything that you have on you, the time seems to be completely off. And if you compare it with each other, you're getting different results.
That's weird.
So it's like the Nether.
What?
Oh, come on! I don't care how much time has passed. Minecraft would still be a thing.
You mean that thing from the hit movie with Jack Black? My favorite was Minecraft 5. Jack Black Strikes Back.
You know, Jackie, you sort of remind me of Jack Black.
Really? People say I look like Matt Berry.
No, I'd say Jack Black. Maybe if you grew a beard a bit longer.
Ah, I had different colors. Perhaps. How did we meet again?
I don't think we've ever talked about that. It kind of just happened naturally.
Why does no one ever give me a straight answer in this group?
Wonder
Well,
why.
in my case, it's because I honestly can't remember.
Yeah, neither can I.
Neither does everyone in the party.
And
No,
that's
no,
exactly why I chose you.
No, the only person I remember, I specifically remember meeting AJ. And he's the only one I'm for sure remember meeting. How did I meet you again, Cecil?
No, I just frequently do bar, that's it.
Yeah.
And then we just
Right.
met at the first job with McCluskey.
Right.
I'm back.
Right.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shall we?
For the most part, you all worked for McCluskey, I guess. At some point,
Yeah.
that is how you would have met each other.
Yeah, but like, yeah, character stuff. Right. So, is there any point of us actually staying here? Do we have a way to leave yet?
I have no idea. Though,
Why can't I move my
fancy
character
some
token?
stuff.
There we go.
Oh,
Nope, I have stick.
yeah. Let me pause and unpause.
Am I
Are you
stuck
stuck
because
on
I'm on
the
the chair?
I
Maybe.
don't know.
If you're trying to like move to here, like these two are blocking you.
I can't move at all. I can't even stick my token.
Are you on the token control thingy on the top left?
Yeah.
Like you're not on a ruler or anything?
Nope.
Tonino.
I control them.
Yeah,
Just
the
refresh.
refresh.
Yep.
Yeah,
I guess I'll
you-
refresh.
You still have.
I
the
joined
character
forever
control.
ago, so something just probably happened. But let me see what was saying. Yeah, so why are we still here? Have you figured out a way home, Magic Boy, yet, or what the fuck?
Yeah, let me just look at a moment later. On the way home, the portal broke down. The best case is to get to the master bedroom, was it? To find the teleporting circle there.
There's one.
As a quick- Yeah,
Okay.
as a quick reminder, you found a teleportation circle in the master bedroom. You also sent
Was I there though?
Yeah, you discovered it.
yeah, the bedroom you were there. You also sent the gardener, not Mr. Tumnus, but I'm gonna call him Mr. Tumnus because I can't remember his name. You sent him back
Wow,
to the.
such a good DM, Grish. I can't remember your character's name.
You sent him back to the Fey realm through a portal in the Hedge Mage, which might work the other way as well. You have not went to go and look at it in this dimension,
Oh,
but
in the other world.
Cecil,
Yeah.
but Cecil would definitely know that it's there and that it was like linked to this realm.
Okay. I was wondering because I was like, I don't remember going to the master bedroom in this version, but you mean the other world? Gotcha.
Yeah, in our own world.
Yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, so we just need to help out with these two tasks. Go to the master bedroom. I get the information about the teleportation circle. We go to the Shadowfell, get it. Get the teleportation circle there, fix it, and then do whatever is inside there, and hopefully our job would be done.
Job?
Just remember how we're supposed to deal with every unnatural phenomenon in this manner.
Kinda? You were specifically asked to come and check out the place and see if it was safe and if there was anything strange going on to like deal with it. But
I mean, the teleportation circles, that's a lot of strange things we have to deal with.
yeah, there is definitely strangeness going on. How are you gonna deal with it?
Alright, well, you seem to have a plan. Lead on, Magic Boy.
We need bombs.
Why?
Lots
A
of
lot of
bombs.
Why?
Go for the portal. But we set a shit ton of bombs on the other side.
You don't even know if the guy on the other side is an enemy or not.
I mean, this side.
Why?
One less place to deal with.
I will say
We don't even
I
have to deal
believe-
with them if we just leave.
I believe it was Jackie. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Jackie that found a whole bunch of letters and stuff. One of the things that was found was the will. Somebody has the actual inheritance will. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's blanket unsigned, so we could take it for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure it's not written in invisible ink or something?
I have no idea. Have a look at it if you want, and I hand it over.
Alright then.
How would you go about inspecting the piece of paper for invisible ink?
I don't know.
I'll hand over all three of them, actually. There you go.
If Usk is here, can we ask him for breakfast?
Yeah. Ask will turn to face you. Is everything alright? Did you have a good night's rest staying here in the lounge?
As good as it can be. Do you... It might be rude asking, but do we get breakfast?
Yes, but of course you are guests of the Fey Masters. What would you like for breakfast?
Well, what does the Feywild offer?
Mostly vegetables, fruits, things organically grown in the Fey.
Sure, as long as it looks normal, we'll have some of that.
Yeah, of course. I'll go and ask in the kitchen if they can whip something up for you. Would you like to have it here?
Yeah.
Very well. I will meet you here in a bit, and when some food is ready.
Okay.
He moves to the kitchen.
Chris,
Yeah.
I just thought of something funny
Okay.
to do with my character.
Okay.
Can I roll on a dice, whatever dice you want, but if I have a PTSD nightmare or the other half I don't?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Do you want your odds to just be 50-50? Because that would just be flipping a coin. You can roll a d20. Under 10 doesn't happen. Above 10 it does happen. Or the other way around. Your choice. Oh, you could even do a d100. Under 50 over 50.
I'll flip a coin.
Yeah, okay.
Is that like something that would happen every time we go take a long rest?
1d2, I guess, to see if you had a nightmare or not. I do think there is also just straight up a coin flip command in this, but I don't quite remember what it is. It might be like /R FP or something
22.
like.
That's all what?
1d2, I think. Yep.
Yeah, 1d2 works, but you can do like that is like an actual like coin you can flip. That's like
Oh, yeah. I can't remember how to do that either.
oh, it landed right on the edge for me. The 3D one.
I guess I have a PTSD attack. 2 in my head was PTSD and 1 was not.
Okay, what does that look
Alright,
like?
AJ, put the shotgun down.
This would be in the night.
Yeah,
PTSD
like
attack.
while the long rest was happening, while everybody was sleeping.
Well, whoever was
Sleeping?
staying in the same room as me,
It was only me, I think.
yeah,
Like
would
right
would
here.
hear me screaming in the night and shaking and see the thing on my chest, not the thing floating on my chest, but the thing on my chest going in and out.
Is everyone crazy in this party? I'll walk up to him and just start shaking him.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Keep it down, man. Why are you screaming at night? It's gonna murk me.
Oh no.
On DC.
Yeah, I found the coin. It is /RDC apparently.
What is
But-
tea then?
T?
A drink.
No, I clicked it open and I saw there's a tea.
Yeah, it's tea.
Oh, I
Um,
see. I don't know why that's a T.
Not a B.
What did you ask me again, Excluded?
fuck's wrong
I
with you?
like shake you. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you screaming? You alright?
Yeah, boy, leave me alone. I'll go find this.
Yeah, just don't start yelling out of nowhere like that.
Oh, that sounds like to me, Chris. That sounds like a point of exhaustion.
Alright, guys, we're gonna take another long rest.
Oh no. It's up to you if I take an exhaust and
I was doing that.
I thought it
Chris is eating. He's busy.
No. I
Oh.
was reading something while you guys were RPing. You had your nightmare. Cecil awoke you, and you just go back to sleep. Is that what you said?
Yeah. I say leave me alone and go back to sleep.
Okay.
I just thought to myself, no one in this party is right.
It's up to you if I have another nightmare about it.
Another one?
Cecil just, it's up to you if you get it. Imagine Cecil just looks straight at the camera and does the taps his head of the someone's crazy.
I thought you were going to say fucking. I don't know why AJ was going to turn to the camera and say, "Audience, should I have another PTSD attack? Vote now." Should he go after the angels or should he stay and do his paperwork?
You have selected 2.
No, I didn't.
I am almost positive you did.
Yeah. Jackie, I saw you walked over to the bar. Are you just sitting there relaxing? Are you asking the goblin staff member for anything? You do notice that it is a different goblin this time since last time you were here.
Food and drink that wasn't that piss from yesterday. Jackie does not notice that it's a different goblin. #racism.
Yeah. No food here, but I think I overheard your friend there ask the head butler ask for some food. They'll bring it in shortly, but I can offer you some cider or something stronger. Or just plain water.
This is a fucking constant disappointment. Strongest thing you have that isn't going to knock me out then.
I'll have some cider.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll have some cider.
Some cider,
Just give me
okay.
something crawling with parasites.
Yeah, it gives you a drink. It's pretty good cider. Somebody last time from one of the drinks got some temporary hit points. Those would be gone now after the time passed and all the resting.
I think they're already gone. I think someone got hit and lost them anyway.
I think we'll
Okay.
take a long rest. It gets removed automatically.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't see any temporary on anybody.
Eventually, Usk will walk back into the room, followed by 2 goblins carrying a big plate with a bunch of different vegetables in a circle around a carcass, a big carcass of meat in the middle, surrounded by vegetables, by carrots, and all kinds of other things. Yeah, they'll put it down on the counter. There we go, a meal freshly prepared by our kitchen staff.
What meat is this?
We've been nothing but a thorn in these people's side. Why are they being this nice? I still don't trust them.
Why are they? Yes. Get over here.
What is this meat?
What do you want now?
That looks like a human to
I had
me.
breakfast, man.
Oh yeah, regular meals are a thing now.
I do not know.
Get your homeless, get in here.
Don't exactly know what the meat is, but our chef Red assured me that it is the best we have to offer. I can go and ask if you would so like.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I don't know what you people eat here.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try, Chris.
Okay, give it a little taste.
Detect poisons. I think I have an item or something. Okay, I can ritual detect poison. Okay. By the way, don't consume spell slot. Okay. Oh my god, that's such a big effect radius. Oh, how do I cancel it so I don't play that?
You just detect all the alcohol.
Yeah, just everything's poisonous.
All the
It does do
magic
that.
alcohol.
Let's place it down and try and delete it.
Yeah, you taste the meat, Cecil. It is very it's very tough. It's hard to chew through the meat. It doesn't taste very nice at all. There's definitely, you're not an expert in it, but you can tell that it's definitely not the freshest.
Thank you.
And yeah, you did detect poison or disease. For the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisonous
anyone's
creatures
sick?
and diseases within 30 feet of you.
Don't think so.
And
Yeah,
you
no,
sick?
you
And you got the clap?
you pick up all the alcohol and stuff like that, but nothing coming from the meat or vegetables. No poison. But you can definitely tell from the look of it that it's not the freshest meat. It's not like a healthy red chunk of meat. It looks like something that they've had laying around for a while.
I think
I'll
the
just
vegetables.
yeah, I'll just stick to the vegetables.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
I am going to purify food.
Oh, okay.
You could shine.
I can't see anything on my screen. It's
It
gone
blinds
black.
you.
Oh, when you
Gone
use
blind.
purified food?
No, I tabbed out of the thing and it goes
Oh.
black every so often.
All non-magical food and drink within 5-foot radius, sphere centered on a point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't poisoned, it's just nasty old meat, which I don't think your purified food or drink heals, makes the meat any better. It just definitely won't poison you.
Well,
Back
I'm
to the
opening it.
germs.
It looks a little bit shinier.
Yes, it has a little bit of a glaze over it now.
I've had worse.
Did it? Where the fuck is my spell? Did it use it? Yes.
Glaze
yeah.
that ham?
I don't know. I just thought about the food being tasty and it just worked.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that our powers are developing further here because, I don't know, Fey magic, did you call it, is making the irregularity shit stronger.
The entire map is filled with magic.
I feel like I've been getting exponentially stronger. My powers were always slowly growing, but they've been getting faster and faster ever since.
Yeah, you just adapt into it.
Perhaps.
I'll give another taste, I suppose someone's got to taste the same.
Couldn't be worse.
You are not poisoned, and I would say it tastes a little bit better, slightly, but it's still just not great meat.
Yeah, I think I'll just stick to the vegetables. AJ.
Oh, I'm full on grabbing
You're ripping a part off.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I guess I grab a couple of things of ale, shake them up the shit out of them, and then I pour them over the meat.
Okay. You
And
mix,
then I light them on fire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then I throw
Fire.
my cloak over it to put it out. Try it now. It should be sizzling with the taste of ale.
That should make it better.
Fuck if I know. I've never done this before. And I try some.
I taste the... What is... Ale?
Yeah.
Makes it taste 10 times
Sure.
better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better if you like ale. Anyway. Oh, God, it's way too early for this. So, are we killing these people or what are we doing?
No.
I think if
Then
we
you tell
do,
me, what are we doing?
Like
they
you
want
said,
us
we're
to do
gonna
shit.
help them. Say
Why?
Help them
We
get
need
access to the
access to them,
portal,
man.
go home.
But if we kill them, we have access to the portal as well.
we can do it in the non-violent way, Jackie.
Ugh. I don't like these people.
But
They give me the
just think,
creeps.
just think, Jackie. Once we've opened the portal and made it strong, hi.
Greetings. I have returned from the
Doppelganger,
kitchens.
motherfucker.
Yeah?
I have been informed that the meat was centaur meat. They did not know if it was the top or bottom part.
Oh, what, like the things that are like that could half a man on top,
Half a goat.
have a horse, right?
Centaur?
think so.
Oh, I was thinking of satyrs, okay.
Hopefully it's the horse part.
Hopefully.
And if it ain't, I look directly at this person.
Yes.
Someone's gonna pay.
Oh, you do not eat that where you are from?
We do not eat human.
A centaur is a centaur. A
Yeah,
human is
but
a
half
human.
it is human.
We don't eat things that can talk to us,
Yeah.
except parrots.
We do eat horses every so often.
You eat pirates?
If you're hungry enough.
Yeah, maybe it just learned to
Yes.
talk as a parlor trick like Fry.
Sorry, I'm not used to your customs.
Do you eat creatures that you are capable of conversing with?
The bad ones sometimes.
I
Which
knew
one
I
are the
didn't
bad
like these
ones?
people. You should have let me burn this place down.
We don't need to make an enemy out of the whole entire realm, Jackie.
Fuck this reality.
Okay, we don't need you anymore. Go.
If that is all,
Not really.
he reaches into his inside pocket of his
pull my
like
shotgun on him.
feathery.
He's pulling out a gun.
vest.
Yeah, he's going for a weapon.
I have my shotgun on him as soon as he starts going into his
I'm reaching, but I'm not that quick because I'm pretty sauced already.
You hear like a little tingle, and he pulls out like a little bell. He hands it to the closest person to AJ. Like he like reaches over, like hands it to you. Ring this if you need any further assistance. Either myself or one of the goblin staff should come running over.
Oh, you're lucky, man. You nearly got shot in the face. I pulled my shotgun down and grabbed the bell.
Just a barrel, right? Ooh, I can see all the way down the length of the barrel.
Yeah, do you see that little bronze thing?
What's that?
That thing goes right between your head. And it's...
Between it?
Wait, no, I'm using a shotgun. That little red thing?
It breaks open into multiple tiny little pellets, accelerated at a ridiculously high speed, strong enough to penetrate even the most durable of flesh.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Imagine
a
that
blunderbussy, like a blunderbuss.
What? Excuse
Like
me?
a blunderbuss. I said nothing else.
Chris, when everybody's distracted, I'm gonna use the some what do you call it? Hand signals from the thieves count
Oh yeah,
Towards
okay.
towards Des to suggest that me and him go and start killing motherfuckers.
Des, you definitely understand these hand signals.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can also understand this.
That's why
I
I
was
was
about
waiting
to
till you
s-
were distracted.
I was about to
okay.
say AJ or Cecil. Do you guys have thieves count as well?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm specifically trying to make sure they don't see.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, AJ and Cecil, you're distracted by Usk talking and threatening to shoot him, quote unquote. As Des, you see Jackie very like inconspicuously making these like hand signals towards you. What do you do in response, Des?
Respond stealthily, saying so that only Jackie sees it with, why? What do you have to gain from slaughtering?
What do we have to gain from helping?
Stuff that we might not get before, stuff that we might not be able to find after slaughtering them.
If they're all dead, we can search for as long as we need to.
This whole conversation is hand signals, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine, deaf people can talk. I imagine it's something like that.
yeah. Just like the idea of you guys, like, just hand signaling towards each other in the background as they are talking.
Aggressively.
Yeah.
You can go now. I'll put the bell in my inventory.
Very well.
Is it actually a thing, or do I...
I mean, I probably have, like, generic bell items somewhere, but if you can just remember that you have it.
I will put it in my inventory, because I'm not going to remember it. If I remember how to add it.
There's like a little plus you can click.
Tool.
In the various categories. Summoning bell. Or something like that.
Maybe if I spell bell right.
If you use it together with the mimic tier, you do a copy of yourself.
Well,
There's a bell in the inventory gear. There you go. To the chat.
Oh. Yeah. Pulled over. Delete the one with Aidan. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Jackie, and like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted.
I suddenly stopped moving my hands for some reason.
Yeah.
Can I understand the last bit of what you're saying since I've got?
These can't. Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, what would the last bit have been?
Let me see what we're talking about. What we have to gain. I'll search if they're all dead.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that quiet to myself. Like I was saying, once we get to the portal and open it and go to the other place, make sure it's strong enough, we can get that private army to come in and kill every single person in it.
Why the fuck are you guys so adamant about killing everyone in here?
I mean, look at that guy.
They are cannibals.
He gives you like a white-toothed smile.
Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's fucking evil.
He literally served you alcohol for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
He serves me alcohol for free as well. Sometimes.
I do that. I do that. Yes.
Just have a
Sorry, I was supposed to kill you, man.
No, he don't eat people. I think.
Well,
I haven't seen
there's
him
been a
eat
lady
people.
or two. Anyway.
He don't.
I see he eats people.
How do I say this without? He don't cut up people and eat them.
Oh,
No.
Does that goblin do?
Yo, Goblin, you ever
Hey,
eat a person?
In like my whole life?
Oh.
Yes. No. What yes.
What do you mean?
In any life.
I've had a nibble or two of a person before I became a established working class member of this estate.
What's the closest thing to a human you've had since you've been
He's just going to say human.
working in?
Closest thing I've had to human since I've been
Oh,
working
since
here.
he started here. Oh, I see.
I've not really thought about it. Maybe pig?
Have you had any of that meat that was just served?
You see like a suspiciously like goblin-sized bite in the meat. No?
So you may have it half human or half horse. Maybe a bit of both.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
A centaur is half human? I guess that explains the top part. I never thought about it like that. I thought a centaur was just a centaur.
You think a woman fucked a horse?
Horses are sexy.
Maybe
You should
horse
fuck a
would pull them.
horse.
What was that, Cecil?
The gentle voices are back.
You wanna go on the stage and perform a song or something? I can stay.
Oh no, the stage.
The stage is
Great
calling.
one.
Yeah, anyway. We're not gonna kill these people. You only met like what, 5 people in this entire realm? You already want to destroy it all?
No, just everyone in this mansion that eats people. You've never had
You
a
just-
problem with killing people before.
How about we just
Cultists?
walk up to people, ask them if they are humans. If they are, we shoot them in the head. If not, they live.
Yeah, sounds reasonable to me.
But maybe after we've opened the portal.
Yeah.
Just to be on the safe side, you know? Don't want to get stuck here for all eternity.
Yeah.
A safe side. You wanted to make an enemy of the entire realm, and you want to be on the safe side?
Where did you
Is
just
this
go?
an entire realm?
The goblin just stuck under
The
there.
goblin dives behind the counter.
Hey, what are you doing?
He's got a gun.
You said shoot, kill anyone who had human. I just admitted to having human in the past.
Oh yeah, good point. Kill him.
Good point.
No.
I'll pull out my sword.
He did say unknowingly, though.
He's lying.
Our character moving tokens, something like that.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
got the grid thing on. Ooh.
Yeah, it was so
I'm
that I
gonna-
could spin you.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm like, I don't know if I can suit you. You've served my drinks.
I can. I shoot him.
Okay,
Oh shit!
with what? Because guns are
Shotgun,
not
back of the head.
quiet.
I know, but neither's Jackie. Ba-toom.
I went all over the place.
Oh, he's dead.
Go all over.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
because you
think I-
still have guys
The-
targeted from the spell earlier.
Yeah, I can't see them through the wall, so I can't target them.
Defs moves into the corner, awaiting the shit show.
20 to hit and 9 damage. 20 hits and 9 is enough to kill the goblin. He does not have more than 9 hit points.
Said wait until we've got the portal open.
But you were just pulling a gun at him and trying to kill him.
Yeah,
Oh well, whatever.
I was only going to
I
scare him.
I pick up his corpse up and I throw him in the back.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, the door swings open. 2 of the outside guards come like running inside. What was that noise? What's going on in here?
You just killed the goblin.
The legs are just sticking out of my bag at the minute.
Just like flopping around.
I don't know. There's this loud bang. I think one of these oil barrels like thinking now. For some reason, my friend's on this table. What are you doing?
Barrels?
Like-
Get down from there. Yeah, I think one of them exploded or something.
Okay,
You guys brewing alcohol in here?
only a deception.
Okay.
I just yelled at them that he killed the goblin.
Yeah. And if they do not believe you, it'll be initiative.
So, just to clarify, you,
Oh, that's funny.
I am so.
well, I guess that
charismatic.
checks out.
Must have been the wind.
Sorry, what did you say happened here? As they like come to inspect the bar.
There's probably
Oh.
a lot of blood here, Chris.
Yeah, it looks like one of your wine barrels exploded or something.
Jackie, I swear to fuck, I'm just attacking at this point.
And there's a bunch of like water, like where I shot him. I'd imagine the barrel is spilling out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I imagine being covered in. I'm covered in like wine.
Blood and wine.
blood.
Wine.
Yeah.
Quotes.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Quote quotes.
You gotta remember, this is a shotgun to back ahead. There's probably brains everywhere as well.
And blood and wine.
Oh, it made
And it's a barrel.
it made a big old mess. The mistress won't like this at all. What happened to the servant that was here?
He ran
He
away.
just fucking killed him.
I'm sorry, my friend is highly intoxicated. No, he ran off as soon as that happened. Look, if you go and keep guard, we'll clean this up and make sure nothing happened and no one gets in trouble. I'm a bartender. I can tend bar until he gets back.
Normally I wouldn't give it to you, but that's funny. Okay. Okay. Well,
The smoking shotgun on the fucking
Yeah.
table. But they don't know what a shotgun is.
yeah. Oh, we'll just stay here by the door.
Okay. Do you guys have a mop somewhere?
On a bucket.
That's servant business. We don't know about that.
I'll grab the curtain.
Just grab what? The curtain? That's why you get her.
Yeah, just rip it off the wall, both of them.
I'll stop you there, Jackie.
Yes.
What the fuck are you doing?
Killing goblins.
Did nothing wrong.
He eats people.
So how long have
I'm
you
sorry.
worked here?
Do you eat people?
He said he ate a satyr. I forget.
No,
the
he
centaur.
said no. He said before he got here, he ate people.
He said something that is half human, wasn't it?
No, AJ.
He said he had human, and then I asked him if he had any of that centaur.
After he got here, what was the closest thing he had to human, which was a half human. He had ate human before. He was a meat-eating cannibal bastard.
Are you talking
And I'm
to the
killing those
guard,
vampires when we get back to my fucking bar,
I am.
too. I don't know why the fuck I let them stay there. Maybe I was hypnotized.
Why
I do
couldn't
not
you
know.
Just fucking tell the lady you have to pass judgment on everyone and be the execution.
Is
Why do
Jackie
you keep
just broken
standing
at
on
this
that
point?
bar? Get off the bar.
I'm like, okay, all right, here in the corner.
How long have you two
Aidan.
been working?
5 years, I reckon, give or take.
Oh. Have you two ever had human meat?
Bang!
Not many humans in the Fae realm.
That's not an answer.
I can't remember if I have or haven't. I don't know if the kitchen here serves it.
I'm on about like through your life. Like, have you ever had it?
Perhaps a runaway adventurer that stumbled into the tribe before I worked here, but you know, we eat lots of things during our lifetime. It's hard to keep track of all of it.
Jackie's hand is slowly going towards the shotgun.
What about you? And I looked at other gods.
Fucking killing everyone you see.
Oh,
He is eating people.
I came from the same tribe as Bullock here. We might have had some in the past, roasted over our bonfire. But
Listen to this fucking conversation and tell me that we don't just fucking kill them.
We are not from this realm. Leave it to
The
people
voices
who
are
oversee
getting
this.
louder.
But we are explicitly forbidden by Mistress Sadia to resort to our violent tribal natures while in the employment of this place. So we've left that life behind us.
Then I've got a question for you. Why was the centaur served to us?
I don't know. I don't. Kitchen is none of my business. The chef there is a bit of a strange one.
The chef's gonna die.
The chef is kind of. Could you lead me to the chef? I need to have a word with him.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Cecil? Stop him or stop
You
me?
fucking heard the two there. It was supposed to be from people here, and you just murdered them.
I think you're crazy. Do you see a body?
Yeah, we've
This is
received
not gonna work on me.
we've received orders to
Moppity mop.
escort you to the manor if you request anything. So yeah, I can take you to the kitchen.
Okay.
Is it just you? Is anybody else coming with?
I will look to Jackie, do some hand symbols saying I'm going to the kitchen, might kill the chef.
What hand symbols are you?
I'll respond. You probably should.
Does the like slit throat hand
Recite.
signal when you run your finger across your throat?
Imagine there's some recite.
There's some hand signal.
I think
Make
I
like
could
a
do with a little more air. Death says as he goes for a walk.
And now they're all off murdering. Good job. You turned your back for 2 seconds, and now they're going to go kill people.
I'll gotta go follow AJ. I swear to God, Jackie, if you murder another one, I
I
swear
just-
on Mr. name, I'm gonna fucking kill you next.
Listen to him. He's being very violent, sir. Don't you think you should arrest him?
Okay, AJ, you're the first one in the kitchen. As soon as you walk
me.
in, the kitchen is a nightmare of broken rules and unsanitary practices. Like Gordon Ramsay would lose his shit here. Raw food sit next to cooked blood, sauce, and old food coats almost every counter and is smeared across the floors. The stench is stomach churning, and the heat from the oven and hearth don't help. nor does the limited ventilation in this place. Tables and butcher blocks sit against most walls, laden with ingredients that look suspect at first glance. The stove leans against the western wall with various pots audibly burbling on the burners. It contains 2 bubbling pots, one containing a high volume of thick stew, and the other appears to be actively bubbling rendered animal fat. In the northwestern corner is a great fireplace, with a large iron cauldron rendering all manner of unsettling things into a great stew or broth. Inside of the kitchen, you see this person that I'm gonna ping now, which looks like a lady, but like a very skinny, elderly-looking bugbear. I'll show you a picture. Tall, with a curved back and broad shoulders, the scullion naturally looms most other creatures. Her skin is a deep rust red, and her fingers are tipped with wicked black talons. 2 sets of horns have begun to rip their way out of her head, streaking her temples with blood. Her once normal teeth are falling out, horribly pointed teeth growing in as replacements. Her eyes have begun to sink into blackness, with only pinpoints of reflected light giving away their presence in the darkest sockets. She wears a clothing of red and brown, with an apron over the top, suitably stained with blood. A crisscross of ropes around her waist hold metal hook, with various stained cooking utensils hanging from them. She immediately turns to you as you enter the kitchen together with the guard. Points her like gnarled finger towards you. Who's this? Who is in my kitchen?
Hello, my name is AJ.
I don't care what your name is. You have no business being here in the kitchen.
Well, I was going to come and say ask you some questions about what your food is, but I can see you eating hands.
Heads?
I'll
Right here.
point over there.
Do
I swear you...
a investigation check, please.
I am gonna be the smuggest prick if these guys are cannibals.
7.
A 7.
Can I use the inspiration to reroll that?
You can
Wait, no.
if you want to.
No. I'm
But
going to
you
use
have
my
to-
luck.
Oh,
You
bro,
have
the
to do it
skulls in the
before
goddamn counter.
Before I read out the results.
Is that
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
my
like
lord.
ones?
Okay.
Look at the pot, dude. We've been eating this shit.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to use my
Well, the
another
vegetables
look.
mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't know what the fuck it actually is. We have vegetables grown from, I don't know, baby compost, I don't know.
Oh, what?
I'm on one now, since I'm just using another one, and I've used one before.
Okay.
But
The
it's,
bread's probably not even bread.
My wall of norm. Oh, fuck off!
That's not bread. That's a baby.
A 7, a 2, and a 4. Do you have any other luck, or was that your last one?
I do have another look, but fuck it. I want to get this fucking. I can't find where the look is. I keep on going past it.
Should be in your features.
Well, you got luck and an
Yeah.
inspiration.
I know I got an inspiration, but I don't want to just waste an inspiration on something I could get a look at.
Oh.
There you go.
That was nearly a
hey.
1.
You see that there are several large cages in the room, one of which seems to hold the desiccated corpse of a dead satyr, and a large cookpot in the back corner of the room appears to have a humanoid hand sticking out of it. But when you
Fuck
approach
me.
to investigate it, the form slips into the vat of bubbling liquid and can't be fished out again. This leaves you unsure to what you saw.
Fuck. If you've made us eat people, if you've done a Walking Dead, I'm gonna be so mad.
Excuse me, God, could you
Clementine,
go and get my
no!
friend?
It's people! Yeah, we know
the
it's
fuck
people,
is
Lee.
that
We're all
smell?
eating dinner.
Excuse me, God, can you go and get my friend?
Which one? All of them? Both of them?
both of them, please. The other two.
Where did this actually go?
I said I was going for a walk to clear my head because this was getting too crazy.
Okay, so you like actually off
There's
the
a
map.
crazy boy running around with a safe, cutting people's heads off.
Exactly.
AJ,
Yeah?
ring your bell that you got from us.
I don't think I need to ring a bell.
Just ring the bell for fuck's sake.
In the launch, Jackie, the guard like
If we're gonna
opens the
fight-
door,
if we're gonna
like
fight
walks
these
in.
people, at least let's make sure that the Lady of the Manor knows.
Your friend has requested your presence in the kitchen.
I'm sure this is going to be good. Very well, either way.
Follow
So
me.
just, for fuck's sake, AJ, just please, for the love of
I put
for the love
another
of
shell
all
in
the
the
gods,
shotgun.
just ring the bell.
I
This
ring
shirt's
the bell.
loaded. Yeah.
I ring
Here we
the
go.
bell.
I have brought.
No. This is like the hags. What?
I have brought over your friend as requested. Guard Jonk at your service.
Could you go
No.
and find the other one, please?
Do not know where he went. He was not in the launch.
I think he said he was going to go out for a walk, so could you go and find him?
Okay.
Okay.
Does Usk or any other servant show up, Chris?
I ring the bell.
You ring the bell. Ding, ling, 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 ling.
I'm
It
about
takes a
3
bit.
seconds from casting wall of fire in this place.
Yeah, it takes a bit as you're standing in this nasty like kitchen. The smell is overwhelming. Like you wait here for like maybe 5-10 minutes, but even that
No,
seems to be
no,
like too
I
long
can't.
in this stench.
Oh my god. No.
But you do see
know.
Usk approaching down the hallway as you like leave the room. He comes over. You rang.
Yeah, I need your master.
Lady Audrey, right here, right now.
Yeah.
Which master would
All
that be?
people that have gone down.
The Fey lady or the
The
man in
master of
charge?
the house. The
Sure, the
lady
master,
of the
but-
house.
Audrey, the master, just anyone for fuck's sake, Usk.
Yes. Where would you like to meet him?
Here.
Her. Yeah. Now. Tell it's urgent business.
Yeah, just get Audrey. Just get Audrey. The whole entire group is about to crash out.
You
I've
ever doubt me again, Magic Boy?
I
Never
am
doubt
pulled
a
out
barman's
myself,
instincts.
Yes. Would you like to wait in the launch again while I go and fetch them?
Still doesn't
we'll be
make you
waiting
right,
there.
because the guard said that they don't know what's happening in the kitchen.
Okay. Behind you there is a goblin staff if you need anything while I am gone. Hello.
Excuse me, can you come here?
The goblin?
Yeah, but the barman would have. You're saying the barman never goes in the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
Like he said, he doesn't serve food.
Where do you normally work?
He's full of shit. He would go in the kitchen.
Gob.
She allowed
in-
anyone in,
in
the
the
kitchen other
estate?
than her.
Do you work in the kitchen?
There's shit tons of goblins in there, dude.
I
they
sometimes
want goblin-
take
I'm not
things
sure if
out
this
of the
one-
kitchen.
There is.
Do
1, 2, 3,
you
4.
open the door?
You're racist. Yeah, I'm just showing him. He's like, I only
No,
saw
that
one.
wasn't
I'm like,
me.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there.
Yeah, we don't need your help, by the way, so you can go and man the bar.
Ah, it's not my shift for the bar, but if you say so, sir. What did
I
you do
have,
with the body? The goblin body.
I put it in my bag of holding and then mopped
okay.
the blood and everything. That's why I was sticking it in my bag.
Oh? Did you... Where did you wander into, Destructore? I have no vision on you, but suddenly something on my screen popped up that was like, hey, somebody's near a teleporter, do you want them to get teleported? I'm like,
I was having a walk, as I said, going through the maze, and I've come on this place's version of the portal.
Ah, that makes
the
sense.
pond portal.
Yeah.
That's what I came across.
Okay. So while the others are waiting for Usk to bring people towards them, what are you up to, Tess? What are you doing over there, checking out the portal?
Have they truly gone mad? I thought I was the insane one. I've seen so much, heard so much, been betrayed so much. Nothing, never had stability. No stability. There is no truth. This looks like the portal from the other place. Except it's got skulls in it. Actually, did the other one have skulls in it?
Yeah, it's a good question. And yeah, as you are pondering to yourself what happened, what's going on, and you take a look at the portal, out of the hedges, you see a familiar figure, Mr. Timnus, the satyr groundskeeper from the other version of the estate, comes walking down the hedges. You're one of the adventurers that helped me come back here to the Fey Realm.
Timnus, right? How did you get here? Was the portal successful?
The portal was indeed successful with the help of you and your friends. I only just arrived not that long ago. Did you follow me through the portal?
Not through this one. We found another portal in our version of the manor which led here. There's a lot of teleportation nonsense going around. I'm surprised this whole place hasn't been sucked into a black hole already.
All these points linking to different planes could indeed be very dangerous.
What if the streams cross, Timnus? What will happen if the streams cross?
Oh, that would be mighty dangerous. I don't know what would happen. But thanks to your friend with the hat, I believe, the connection to this portal has been restored. You could use this place to travel back if you'd so like.
Really? Back to your version of the manor. Well, the one you ended up in.
Yes.
I'm going to stick the scythe in there to see how far it goes, like, if it will work as a portal before jumping in.
Yeah. Let me... Whoop. Turn the effect on, if you see that.
Was that supposed to be on if we'd solved it in the other place?
Yeah. You poke the scythe in, and yeah, the scythe, like, disappears into it, like, it ripples out like you're poking it into water, but you feel no, like, physical resistance, like, it's not like you're pushing into something, like, it just goes straight in.
Alright, then. I think I'll just make sure for myself that this ends up where it should. And Timnus, be careful, tensions are high around here, maybe try to find someone to help.
Oh, what's happening here?
Oh, the lady of the house, who appears to be a dryad, at least based on folklore and whatnot, it seems to be having a few issues. That's about it. Who's moving me left and right? What's doing
me.
that?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
I was just seeing if the, like, activation was here somewhere, because it's not popping up again, so I'm not too sure.
Okay. I was just checking. I wasn't going crazy.
Oh, I see. Well, you're going to be going through the portal?
To make sure it's still stable. If I end up somewhere other than where I should, I'll know that this whole thing is becoming incredibly unstable.
Yeah, I'll make my way back to the manor and say that their groundskeeper is back. Good luck on your travels. Are your other friends still here with us?
They should be, and I shouldn't be gone long unless time differential stuff happens. But if so, you can just let them know, can't you?
Yes, of course. I'll let them know. Yeah, and you step through the portal, and it takes you back.
If it's too much to have both maps active at once, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just double checking something. There is some stuff going on. Okay, yeah, no. It takes you back. I won't load the map, but as you walk through it, you get like warped through the portal to a different plane, and you end up in the shade version of the hedge mage of the fountain, the portal.
Where we were before.
Yeah. So not the quote-unquote real-life version, but the other plane. The more purpley-looking one.
A light bulb appears above Dessa's head. He realizes he still has the copy Jackie was showing him of the will deed thing.
Yeah.
Might as well see where this leads. Could be fun.
Okay, so you're gonna take the will into the shade version of the estate?
And see what happens, pretty much.
Okay, we'll jump back to the others then for now. Which is on the first floor map.
We're about to commit a genocide.
Oh my god.
Yay.
In the nice version.
It's not the nice version. The nice version is the evil version. It's just making you think it's nice.
Yeah.
You can't look in that kitchen and tell me that these are good people.
Usk, eventually after a bit of waiting, Usk returns at the end of the hallway down here, and as he turns into the hallway, you all like see him approach. He is followed by a lady that you have not seen yet.
Okay.
Okay. Is there other tree
Who
person?
the fuck are you?
And behind her,
Firebolt.
behind her, also following in tow, a massively tall figure hunched forward so that his head doesn't bump into the ceiling of the room.
Is it an earth elemental?
No. They come walking into your direction. Usk will say, this is Kaindoros, as he points towards the tall, imposing figure, ruler of the Fey realm here, Lord of the Fey. This is his full picture.
Okay.
And with
He
him
doesn't look
is,
too different from the things we were just eating.
yes, with him is Elsiet, the Lady of the Fae, and this is her full picture. Oh, come on.
How's she move, Chris?
Yeah, how's she moving?
How does she move? She's kind of like the tree branches tentacly slither across the floor.
That's hot.
So yeah, Elsiet, a beautiful woman whose features appear to be half-elven at first glance, but whose true nature is far more alien. She has flawless lavender-colored skin with dappled sections of pale green, her eyes are a vibrant gold, and her green hair is artfully braided around a collection of 6 antlers growing from her head. She wears a dress and cloak that appears to be constructed from leaves, hide, feathers, fur, and living wood shaped around her frame. The skirt of her gown appears to be warped and gnarled wood dotted with moss and mushrooms, yet it flows and moves like clothwood, only seeming to harden and take root when she stops moving. There we go. It was part of the description, how she moves. Let's see if the guy has like a fancy description. A tall, broad-shouldered man with proud, arcing antlers. Kaineros is a Fey lord who appears to be half human, half stag. His muscular form is draped in hides, leathers, and furs. There's no doubt this imposing figure is a warrior from the ornate spear he keeps at hand. There's no doubt he's a warrior from the ornate spear he keeps at hand, the heavy longsword on his hip, or the numerous trophies that adorn his clothing. Usk introduces the both of them. He will then introduce the three of you. These are the adventurers that have arrived in the realm. Jackie, Cecil, and AJ, I believe. There was a fourth one of them, but it is currently unknown where he is. They,
Let's
both
just
of
get
them,
to
like-
this. What the fuck is happening to the kitchen?
both of them eye you up interestingly. You, the lady one, Elsiet, will speak up first. Huh. I can tell by the way that you dress and carry yourself that you are not from this realm. You are visitors from beyond, travelers of the plains.
Yeah.
Odds among men.
You had questions about the kitchen, is that what you said? As she looks at you, Cecil.
Yes, it's full of body parts, human body parts, satyrs, centaurs, a lot of skulls. You've been feeding us this crap?
I am not familiar with your customs, but we follow the rules of nature.
Rules of nature!
Anything that can be hunted is fair game to be hunted and treated as food. It is-
No,
Even your own
that-
kind?
that's
it is-
bullshit. That goes against the orders of your mistress, where it says that you can't kill and stuff.
It is the circle of life. Ah, you must have met Sadia. She is avidly against any practices that hurts any other living creatures, but her opinions are not shared by all of us.
So, anyone is allowed to be hunted by anyone in this, and it's fine and legal.
Have a suit Jackie's gonna pull out the shotgun.
Gris weighing his answer here really carefully.
It is the strongest rule in this realm, and the weak serve.
Oh, the
challenge
strongest
it.
wall.
Me and AJ challenge this man to a fight to the death. Leader Tate becomes
Yeah.
ruler of the kingdom.
A fight to the death.
Any weapons go.
Death bell, one might say.
He laughs. He looks at you. I appreciate your gesture. You show moxie. I will gladly accept this offer, but I have some other demands for when I win. A fight to the death is too easy. It is over too fast. The punishment should be a bit more severe. If I win this battle, you will join the revel for the eternity of your life, and you can set another term for your victory as well.
A rebel? What the fuck is that?
You will give us every single powerful magic item and gold you have. Throughout the adventure book.
Oh, that was like honest person.
In the house.
That is beyond my control. There are many magical items and things within the Fey realm, within this estate alone. I do not know if you have seen the room of collections.
Alright, how about we get everything in the room of collections?
He thinks about it for a bit. He nods. Agreed. You can have the things that are locked away in the gallery as a reward if you can manage to beat me.
Excellent. Alright, good.
This
Ranger.
is not. So this is not to the death.
Cecil,
Apparently not.
Yeah.
you are trained in the ways of magic by a magic teacher that was an elf, I believe.
You know this guy's like level 20.
Are you familiar with the Fae?
Whatever everyone knows in the Fae that I haven't traveled to the Fae realm. But I can't have our characters in the previous game. What we know about the Fae is what stories we've heard. Not like studied the Fae or traveled to it myself.
Yeah. To me, an intelligence. Just flat out intelligence.
Okay.
An 11. Yeah, no. You don't know any extra information with an 11. But yeah, he looks at you. This hallway is a bit too tight of a space for a honorable fight like this. Shall we fight?
May I ask your last name before we fight?
Before we kill you.
My name is Carneros. That is my given name. I do not have a first or last name, just a name.
I'm Jackie Daytona.
Wait, is that is this name the name of the family? 'Cause
That is kind of name of the fabulous Corvinaris.
Yeah, it is similar,
Okay.
but not the same name, no.
damn. Because I was just going to flipping use that and fucking kill him.
I'll do it anyway. All right, lead the
We
way
can-
to a more suitable fight.
We can
Fighting
fight.
location.
We can fight in the Dreaming Grove under the watchful eye of Silvaria.
Sure.
So that gotta be like at the big tree.
I fucking don't know. These people in their gutter speak.
Yeah, and he's gonna follow me pretty much and like guide you to the hedge mage all the way back to the big tree.
I
Unless
can
if you have
ask
any-
Usk to join us.
Yeah, Usk can come along. If you have any intention of like stopping anywhere along the way,
Just a question. Usk looks human, right? Or half elf?
yeah, Usk looks human. Looks a bit like pale, but he looks human. Well, he has pointy ears.
So like, I'm assuming half elf or an elf.
Yeah.
I'll just like casually talk to him on the way. Like, are you okay with this? Like them eating people?
They are the lords of the Fae realm here. And he kind of like, as you talk to him again, he kind of just like shatters again, like glitches in and out, like I just do what I'm told.
Oh, and you can't escape?
I feel like I am connected to other places, that I am not always here. I've tried leaving, but I end up back here.
I wonder if the other you went back then.
I'm just gonna copy all 6 of your tokens and paste you on the other map instead of walking you through all the different layers to get there.
So, how do you want to do this, big fella? Do you want to be absolutely humiliated by taking 2 of us on at the same time, or do you want it one-on-one?
What type of combat is customary for you to fight in?
20 pistols at Dalton, but I don't think you have that here.
No pistol though.
I don't know, any weapon goes. Just beat the fuck out of each other usually works for me.
Very well. Do you want to best me in a feat of strength, or do you have any other challenge in mind?
How do you want to do it? 2-on-1, 1-on-1.
Which one of you are competing?
Both of
All
us.
3?
No, just us 2. He's a magic boy. He'd ruin you.
Oh, the ways of the arcane. I will fight you in a martial contest. 2-on-1 seems fair.
Very well.
So any weapon?
Yes. Anything you can use goes.
Okay.
And that'll be...
Before
initiative to decide who goes first.
Oh shit! I was gonna say before it starts, can I try the Orb of Shadows?
Yeah, and I was gonna buff.
What does the Orb of Shadows do?
You gain resistance to necrotic damage.
Yeah, you just have that as long as you have the orb on you and you're attuned to it.
Lost to the shadows. When a member of Thinking Family, I don't know if there's a member, but what in my head is like the people that's been in charge of these land or who gets these land is always the same family. So I'm just going to post it without using it.
Yeah, it's a reaction. It seems like the way it's worded, it like automatically reacts when there is a member of the Corvinaris family within 60 feet of you that you can see that casts a spell. So if this guy was part of the Corvinaris family, the lost to shadow trait of your orb would kick in, would get like activated.
Oh, okay. So it's automatic. Okay, I didn't know that.
Can I buff Chris?
But it's good to like remind me that you have that. What are you doing, Jackie?
I was looking to buff just a little before the fight. Perhaps say a little prayer on my friend.
Is that guidance? Oh.
A shield of faith.
Yeah, sure.
AC.
Before they start a fight, can I ask a
You have
question?
22 AC now.
Let's enter there. Because it looks like there's an entrance there.
You can make your way up to the tree if you would like to watch the fight from Silvaria's location.
Silvaria, that's the lady right there, right?
No, that's Elsiet.
So many names.
But yeah, you can go up there if you want.
Silvaria is supposed to be?
Protector of the grove, you could say.
Right. I'll just go there, Chris, if I'm allowed.
Okay. I think if you continue under the canopy, it should like reveal vision.
Yeah. That's a dragon.
And you walk up the stairs, you see this like very leafy, feathery, emerald green dragon. It bends its neck like very like cat-like, lowers its like face, it squints its eyes towards you. What brings you to the grove?
I don't even know anymore. Seems like I'm just surrounded by terrible people.
It looks
that was a
like
person,
yeah, that was a double of Cineros. He was still hanging out here, I forgot. It looks like Cineros, the Lord of the Fae, has found some challengers. How interesting. Friends of yours?
I wouldn't call them friends.
Wow.
Rick.
What kind of competition are they having down there?
Supposed to be not a fight to the death, but I feel like these two are making a fight to the death.
I see.
If they win, they become the new lords, and they get the magic items. And if he wins, they join a cult, from what sound of it. The Revel.
How quaint. Would you like to place a bet?
Sure.
Would you like
What
to
are we betting
wager
on,
with
though?
this dragon?
This stuff's normal to me, Chris.
What are your terms?
You fuck me.
I don't know what could interest a dragon. I mean,
You know.
money? No, I don't.
I have,
think
You know the memes.
unlike many of my kind, I have no hoard of coins to protect. I am more interested in items of the magical nature.
I got a spell book of a wizard. It
Yeah.
was like that wizard that death scaled, but it wasn't really an item, so I couldn't copy anything from it, and I don't have magic ink anyway, so
I will accept this book of spells as your wager. what would you like to win if you're well? Are you betting on your friends or against your friends? I suppose is the first question.
Let's see. I mean, I'm not even sure. I don't want any of them to win. They're both terrible people.
All of them.
Well, I don't know how. I guess they don't play fair, these two, so I'm gonna bet on them.
Betting on your friends most loyal.
You'd be surprised.
If they win, I will grant you one of my dragon scales.
Sure.
Deal.
It's a deal.
Okay. Initiative. You guys have rolled. Let's before I click begin on the encounter, just check up on Des to see if he's still here, still active. Okay.
I am. I was just muted.
Oh, okay. Just making sure, because this could take a while before we end up jumping back to you.
Yeah, I
so
don't mind. I was just trying to. I didn't mean to get dragged off into a solo adventure, but I just wanted a break from all the constant infighting.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no
But I'm
infighting. It's everybody else against fucking Magic Boy. We all said we were going to be scummy. And he's
Yeah,
like,
I'm fine.
no, I'm already good Magic Boy.
I'm fine watching this shit show unfold, though, Griss. So don't worry.
You have vision, right? On the map that you're not on.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fight. Don't worry, I can see everything that's about to happen.
Okay, cool. AJ, with the highest initiative, you are the first to react. A big ol' horn gets blown to indicate the start of the fight. You're immediately off to the races. What do you do? What is your opening move?
Let me think of it.
He's got to throw down a face down.
I could try and fist fight him, but I feel like I need to put some magic stuff down first. I can only do one spell at a time, can't I? I can't use like thingy action and then do another spell.
Normally you can only cast one spell, yeah, unless if you have like features or items and stuff that allow you to do more than one.
Okay, I don't even know what Bane does.
It should say.
You should know.
They should all have like a description.
I know, it's the problem with reading it.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice must make a charisma saving throw. If they fail, it must make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. D4
It's just like the opposite.
Yeah, they have to do a D4 minus pretty much.
Yeah,
Any
so
rolls.
you select up to 3 creatures that you can see within range, and they must make a charisma saving throw. If they fail it, they must roll a d4 and subtract that number from their attack roll or saving throw, their next attack roll or saving throw.
I feel like that would be good, but I only have 14. It's the thing, like, can I shoot? No, I can't shoot twice, can I? You can't do 2 range.
Depends on the weapon.
Yeah.
If you've got 2 normal attacks, yeah, you can do 2 ranged with a bow.
Which weapon would you be firing with?
Shotgun.
I mean, that's just a ranged weapon, so I think that's okay. If you're just doing 2 normal, like, action attacks, yeah?
The shotgun has a should say somewhere how much the reload is, how much you can fire before you need to reload it.
It's usually below on the bottom left.
The revolver.
Wait, what did Channel Divinity do?
Yours, where you roll a thunder damage or lightning damage, you can take the max roll instead of rolling the damage.
Oh, that changes it a lot. I'm going to kick this off. I'm going to move forward. Jackie, I think it's thunder time. And I'm gonna tap my chest.
Bring the thunder.
Iron Man does. Tap his chest. And then I'm gonna like breathe in and then like kind of like punch the air with both fists.
I'm gonna open my mouth and like put my fingers in my ears so like my ears don't pop.
Yeah. So the shotgun, yours, it's the modern one, right?
Yes.
Has a reload of
9.
Not
Isn't it?
9.
No?
8,
I thought that's what he got.
So I have 8 slots and then reload.
Oh, sorry, that's the meters. My bad. 9/27.
Because the standard shotgun is the 2-barrel one that gets a reload of 2, both barrels.
That's what it got.
You have the M1014.
14, yeah.
I thought I wrote it in the description, but it's not there.
I
I'll
got
say,
that from the security guy's office.
yeah, I'll say it can hold like 8 rounds, which might not be accurate. It might be able to hold more or less. I don't remember at the top of my head. But you cannot fire all 8 as one action. A shot is a single attack, but if you have stuff that can make you do more attacks, you can fire it twice, like if you have extra attack and stuff like that. But once you have fired it 8 times, in this case, you have to take an action to reload it.
Yeah. Well, that's for next time. I am using Thunder Wave.
Okay. I believe that pushes them if they don't resist it enough.
Maybe make him prone?
Can't do level 2, but I'm cast. I don't need 2. What the why is he flipping? It's wrong. I place it like that basically. I can't. It should be bigger.
Yeah, it's still like your spells and stuff are still like set to meters.
Yeah.
4.5 meters.
It's in front of me, so that's why I moved forward, because I think if I done it where I would have hit him.
4.5 meters, and that's 4 squares. Okay, yeah, you place down, you do a big old thunder wave. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you, each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from you. He is definitely within 15 feet from you. Must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, select him. Con saving throw. Let's see if he succeeds. A 14. He just succeeds.
Okay. What's the thing that I can use Channel Divinity for?
Channel Divinity. It's a feature, right? Not a spell. Yeah. You have Channel Divinity Turn Undead, Channel Divinity Destructive Rat, and Channel Divinity Harness Divine Power, which is a bonus one.
Yeah, it's Destructive Wrath you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Starting at 2nd level, you can use your Channel Divinity to wield the power of the storm with unchecked ferocity. When you roll lightning or thunder damage, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling. So in this case, because he succeeded, he only takes half of the damage, but it is thunder damage, which it does say your Channel Divinity works for lightning or thunder damage. You can choose to activate it, pretty much like beseech your gods to call down this destructive rat, and he, regardless of his saving throw, he will get hit by the full 2d8 thunder damage, by the maximum it can roll.
I would choose to activate it.
Okay, you only have one of those, I believe.
I don't know, because it don't have like a use on it.
It
The
is only
channel
one.
divinity.
Yeah, your main channel divinity should have.
I think it's one per long rest if it's like Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Then I'll just.
You can
use
recharge
channel
on a short
divinity.
rest.
Oh, short rest. Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the cleric part of you, the quote-unquote religious part, you call forth these powers to imbue this thunder damage with like extra oomph. What does this look like for AJ? What does AJ do to channel his divinity?
Well, do you know how I set up like tapping the chest with the symbol, the blue thing on my chest, like the orc, and then doing the double fist forward where it just basically comes out my fist. Basically another like row of thunder and lightning comes out, mostly thunder because it's thunder damage. But like, basically another ring comes down and hits my hand and then does extra damage. I don't know.
Okay. But you're not like specifically dedicated to a god as a cleric. You don't have like a specific deity that you beseech for your powers.
No, the way I'm playing it is I don't know I'm a cleric.
Yeah, these things just kind of happen.
This seemed to happen after I blacked out.
Right,
Okay, cool. Yeah, he has no resistance. From the force that hits into them, you can tell that he has no resistance against the thunder damage. So he takes the full 2d8, which is 16 then? 16 thunder damage?
Yeah, max. Yeah, you take the max. Yeah, 16.
But he did succeed on the
Wait,
saving throw, didn't he?
No, but it doesn't matter because of what he's just doing with the channel divinity.
Yeah, regardless
max.
of the saving throw, the channel
You take the
divinity
max.
just makes it max.
Okay.
It's just 16. I fucking love it, and Baldur's Gate, it's so good.
On a... In addition, any unsecured objects, yeah, you blow like a bunch of the leaves and rocks around it or on the floor as well by the force of your spell. But that's it, yeah, you see this like thunderous force strike out from AJ, hit this antler-like, this creature with this big hulking creature with massive antlers. It just hits him right in the chest, and he's still like standing where he's standing. He gets like barely moved back, but you can tell that he definitely like took a blow to the chest. He like hunches forward a little bit, like seemingly gets the air knocked out of him for like a second. He looks a bit surprised by the amount of force that like hit him. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I would like to move,
Okay.
but give me a sec. I am figuring stuff out. Oh, I have
Yeah.
Warcaster?
Which allows you to
Oh, yeah.
concentrate.
You have advantage on saving throws.
Oh yeah, and the saving throws.
And you can perform a spell with one hand, basically.
You can hold a weapon and shoot spell.
Weapon or shield, yeah. And I have a shield, so... I have a shield that was doing the double fisting thing. I'm gonna move back. And I'm gonna look at Jackie and say, it's your goal. And turn around and cock my shotgun.
I turn my Pokemon hat around and get ready to take my turn.
Okay. It is his turn.
Uh-oh. I didn't know it was this turn next.
He reacts a bit faster than Jackie.
Oh no, it was quick attack.
He readies his spear, this massive, like, to him it's a spear, to you guys it's like a pike. You can't just like wield this like a spear because of its size. Which means that he can stab like 2 squares away from him, so he doesn't need to move all the way forward. Oops. How do you... I forgot the controls of this. What's the like switch to the ruler button again?
Control? No.
Yeah, manually
to measure
switch.
distance, it's control and click.
Control and click. And just move him. Maybe it's different for me. Okay. But yeah, he moves forward. Since you hit him with some force, he's gonna target you, AJ. He's gonna stab you with his big bike.
Is he?
Well, he's gonna try. Comes
He
lunging
misses.
forward. Terrible attack. He just completely misplaces the stab.
When a creature in 5 feet that you can see. Oh fuck! I moved. With an attack. Hits you. Oh no, man.
So he misses with his first weapon. He pulls out his greatsword out of the sheath and swings his greatsword towards you.
He misses.
A
A 20.
dirty 20.
Hits me.
No, misses. You've got a +2 AC because I put a shield around you.
It misses.
Ah, okay. Another miss. He has multi-attack. Kaineros makes 3 attacks. 1 with his spike, 1 with his greatsword, and 1 with his gore. So for his last attempt, he is gonna step forward and try to hit you with his horns. Oops, I posted that twice.
Just know if he hits me, I am gonna fucking do a shit ton of
17?
damage back to him.
That misses.
Misses.
Okay. Okay, that is his turn for now, as he stabs, swings, and tries to hit you with his antlers. None of these attacks connect. Jackie, it is your turn.
Really now. Let's see. I'm concentrating on the shield, so no smiting for me today. Brandy. You said this is a big fella, right?
Yes, he is large.
I would like to attempt to kick him in his testicles, and when his mouth is open, throw in this fair brandy.
Okay. He's quite tall. Let's see if you can reach to kick him in the testicles. I'm just gonna do a melee attack.
Okay. Where is me unarmed? There it is.
To see if you can hit. And yeah, unarmed can be anything. Kick, punch, headbutt. A 13. That does not hit.
Poopy. With that. Bonus actions it is then. Let's see. Boonish. A concentration? That is not a concentration. Okie dokie, casting sanctuary on myself.
Bonus action, so you can do that.
And I will end my turn.
It's the wisdom saving throw. They want to attack you. That's sanctuary, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But they can
With
still
that-
get me with AoE.
With that, AJ, it is your turn again. Nobody has
Yes,
really managed
it
to
is.
hit anyone except for your thunder wave at the start.
Yeah.
My plan is just buff AJ until he murders him.
It's 15-foot cube from front of me, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, well, I've already used my spell. I don't want to use another one. So I'm going to use my key.
Okay.
This one is key, I think.
Is it a chicken Kiev?
I'll let you do that. Did it spend my key? Key, yeah, it did. Okay.
So it's like
And
something like
same
that.
Oh wait, it's not the same thing, is it? Fuck. Yeah.
What is?
He needs to do the channel divinity thing. It's not the same thing.
Thunder Wave. Another Constitution saving throw.
Wouldn't that hit Jackie as well?
No, 'cause
Ah,
it
it's in front of him.
originates from AJ.
Yeah, it originates from him, 15 feet around him,
No, in front of him. A cube in front of
in
him.
front of him. Really? Because it says on self.
Oh yeah, it does say on self. Oh yeah, it is from him. Yeah. We've had this conversation before. It's around him, so it's originating from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the center of the cube. It pushes everything 5 feet around you. That's how it works in Baldur's Gate 2. Wait, we'd had this conversation before. God, we're still-
Yeah. No, that would get
I don't mind. Hit me.
What is
Ooh.
Jackie as well.
I have something else called the channel division honest divine power. What is that?
That just, I think, restores your spell.
Yeah, that is
Okay, spell's
the
not back.
bonus action one that you normally don't get, but I'll allow you guys to get the bonus ones. You can expend a use of your channel divinity to fuel your spells. As a bonus action, you touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, and regain 1 expended spell slot. But this is also part of your channel divinity. It is not a separate thing, so you've already used your channel divinity. You can't do it again anymore.
Okay. That's
So if you make Jackie lose concentration on a spell he gave you.
I didn't really remember that it come.
Yeah, you like push out around you. It's like a force that comes from you, like a big
Yeah.
boom.
That's
I
fine.
would say I would move closer and do it, but I don't think I can move closer.
No, he's like in front of you. He is a 4 square creature. Because he's big. They both failed. Jackie gets pushed away. You have to
gonna
roll
say, I'm
the
sorry,
damage.
Jackie. Yeah. 10.
10 damage.
By that, my concentration should come up.
Yeah, you have to do your roll to see if your concentration stays up for the not sanctuary,
Yeah.
but the shield.
Yeah, if you add the damage to me, it should come up with a roll.
Okay, selected.
Yep. Love this new system. 20!
20. You stay
Just to
concentrated.
keep it.
I just think you just see me grab my side of my head and try to focus. Like I had a fucking Ray from Star Wars, like hand towards you.
I will heal you after this.
Even better.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use this.
Punch me.
Since
Thunder
I
Wave
spent-
was your action, so you can do bonus action.
Yeah.
You have spent a key point or more
I
as
spent-
part of your action.
Yeah. 2 key points to use the thunder thing.
So you can make 1 attack with an unarmed strike or monk weapon as a bonus action before the end of your turn.
It's going to be an unarmed strike, because unarmed strike is stronger than my crowbar. That was nearly a nat 1.
13 does not hit.
Do I use inspiration? Nah, I don't want to.
That's up to you.
What happens with inspiration again? Do I just re-roll, or can I like make it
Reroll.
succeed?
We're playing it that you can just reroll. So you can pretty much just attack again and see if you get a better result or not.
I think we want to do as much damage, so I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah, well, if you kill this guy on your own, I'm definitely going to give you an inspiration. If you crystallize one.
That's 20.
Oh, not
That's
20.
20. That's a critical.
I think I get something with doing crits.
More damage.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm on about like
I'm just being a snarky bitch today. I'm sorry.
my body is built different. Oh no, oh, no.
He's
I
built
read
different.
that- No, I read something different. No,
My body is
What-
built different.
What was that Gris that you showed me where someone said that unironically? Ah, it was an anime, right?
They do it in Cyberpunk in the anime.
That was it. Guess I'm just built different.
Yeah. Which they knew what they were doing.
For sure.
I do not know where it is, but I just
Yeah, I was looking on your sheet. I don't know.
I thought monks get something, but
I was looking at your feats at martial arts. I don't see anything immediately.
yeah. I was looking at the bottom, like the protection thing, and I thought that said you built different.
You have stunning strike, which I don't think you've ever used. Where if you hit somebody, you can spend a key point to attempt to stun them.
Oh, can I do that?
Not
no, I won't
anymore.
be able to do that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it was a bonus. This is a special. Did special counts as bonus?
Wait a minute. Did AJ get knocked out by that drink last time?
I should have
Yeah.
resistance.
Yeah.
No, you can't get knocked out by that.
Oh, you don't need to
Constructor
eat.
Constructor resilience. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. You're immune to disease, and you don't need to sleep. And magic can't put you to sleep.
Well, I wasn't
Oh, do
really
you have the
imagining
monk?
that, but
Potions are magic.
You can get poisoned. Yeah.
No, this ain't the monk stuff. This is from dying.
The chest thing. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Very cool.
Constructed resilience. Yes, you have been rebuilt.
Yeah.
I don't know about special. I think you can only use like a key ability once per turn, but I'm not too sure if you can just blast through your key.
I think you
As
can.
long as you have bonus action and actions, you can use as much key points as you're able to.
Yeah, I think you can just use as much as you want.
Yeah, it counts as special, so it's like it's purposely labeled as something separate than action and bonus action. So I believe you can do it if you want to
Then
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah, just roll your crit first before you do.
Yeah. Crit. 11 damage.
11 damage. Gonna assume that is bludgeoning, unless if you have the like elemental fighter thingy.
I think I have something like that.
For monk, no, because your level 5 is a level 6 thing to make it
Oh.
magical.
Yeah, I should have just leveled up to level 6 last time. I don't have anything.
Okay, I've applied the damage, and you can spend a key point to attempt to stun him. He must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, it automatically spent the key point. That's good.
Nice.
And he fails, and he's now stunned.
He fails, but he's gonna use his legendary resistance to just succeed it.
What? At least that wasted one of this.
Yeah, he only has a few of those.
Okay, I am a turn.
You.
Okay.
I'll tell the dragon, your character doesn't seem to be doing too well.
Yes, the fight has just started, but they seem to be pushing him around a bit. This is quite entertaining. And you were right earlier when you were like, oh, is the dragon the lady? They are the same. It's her, like, dragon form. So, Elsiet is Silvaria, the dragon.
Smash.
Would I know that, or should he like not followed us in here and just the dragon is here?
Yeah. She
Yeah,
did
as in I
not
wouldn't
follow
know?
you in here, and the dragon was just up there, yeah.
Okay, so I wouldn't know it's her.
Not necessarily, no. Like, her voice doesn't sound similar or anything.
Oh, I have a question. Do we have any music playing? Like, from any of our phones?
Oh, that's up to you.
Would our phones even have charges? We long rested so much inside these realms.
I think my phone would have charged.
It's like on 10% left. Just drain it with music.
I think with it being close to me, I'd like to say it as a charge.
Okay.
Oh, because of what you are. I see.
Yeah.
If you got a USB port.
Can I use a free action to play some metal music?
Sure. What
Doom music.
Oh, Doom. Doom 2016.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
gonna
that?
put down there.
The only
myself.
thing they fear. I think that's one of the songs. Yeah, it's his turn. He is gonna just same thing. Hit you with his 3 attacks, pike, sword, and then stab with horns. See if he can
Okay.
hit you with any of those.
So I have 22.
Look at him. He's button mashing. He's just button mashing.
You are strong for a human, as he misses you.
Man, he's
You're weak for a
surprisingly
whatever you are.
I'm pretty sure he's in.
That
You
is-
should have shit talked him.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna use my.
And you're just an overgrown that thing Chi-Chi keeps in her drawer.
He needs to hit me first, and then I can do my reaction.
Well, he hits you. I just need to roll the damage.
Yeah, I'm on about like that one meant like damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because it calculates basically. Yeah.
He does 8
8 damage.
slashing.
Okay.
What a loser.
You
Like
done
this
that?
sword.
Sid?
It's going to make a fine
Yeah,
addition
I
to our
applied it.
collection.
You can thunderously rebuke attackers. When a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. Takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, your choice, on a failed saving throw, and half as much damage on a successful one. Okay, another saving throw for Mr. Kaineros.
Okay.
A 21, he succeeds. Creature takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage on a failed
Damn,
saving throw
max
and half
damage.
as much on a successful one. 16
So-
is this lightning or thunder damage.
I don't know why I had it in my head that you did
lightning.
half the damage back to them.
Lightning?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Skittish.
Is it like he's resistant to lightning but not thunder?
No. Yeah, you see this big like elk man, antler man, however you want to describe him, like swing down his great sword, cut across AJ's chest, clearly leaving like an open wound as this like lightning crackles out of AJ, seemingly as like a reaction to getting hit, and it just shoots out, envelops this creature in like a blast of lightning. He gets the full shock. You can see
Probably-
you can see on his face a face of shock as well. He's making the One Piece face.
Oh?
He's probably like weak to lightning, that's why he took the max damage.
Okay.
Or the full damage, not half.
Well, he's a tree.
But he will still follow up with try to jam his antlers into you. A 23.
I have 20 plus 2.
Wait.
It hits.
Okay. So like kneels forward, just puts his full body weight as he like headbutts you right into the chest. You feel this antler pierce through your flesh, dealing 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
Now do what Freeze did to Krillin.
You're making him stronger. Stop.
Is there anything you can do to that? No reactions or anything
Nope.
to his antler attack? Okay.
I've already hit my reaction.
He will
I
follow it
don't
up
have one.
with with a legendary attack.
Well, shit.
Come on,
I mean, there's a chance he miss.
I can
Adrian
get you
doesn't
back
have
up.
AC.
As long as you hit with any healing spell, you'll be up.
Yeah. It just means that he makes another extra attack with either his sword or pike.
Oh, yeah, just.
Just one?
Just one.
Okay, I thought I was going to multi-attack again.
He's gonna choose the pike. No advantage, just normal attack. 17, he misses. That was a waste of a legendary action, but that is how the rolls go. That is his turn. Yeah, he's just he's been knocked back and forth a bit by the thunder and lightning damage. He's like cutting into you. You can see that it looks like he's having fun. Like he's enjoying this. He seems to be having a good time, like being locked in like combat with AJ. So he is completely paying no attention to you anymore, Jackie. He's like lost in like fighting AJ.
Oh, are you saying that maybe if I did something like a mental attack, you might have disadvantage?
Perhaps.
Like, say, if I commanded him to drop his weapon?
A command?
Drop it!
Now he does have 3 weapons. Well, 2 weapons, I guess. He can't drop his horns.
Can't the horns, yeah.
Oh, you can rip them off.
But he can drop one at least, which I'm assuming is the pike.
Drop the sword.
Okay. How do you command him? Like, do you just like yell out, drop the sword? Do you do anything fancy?
Snap my fingers, point him and say, drop it, boy! And then just click to the floor.
Boy!
Wisdom saving throw. I will give him disadvantage because he's just so focused on
Oh my god,
AJ.
fucking 18. God damn it.
An 18 with disadvantage. He does not drop his sword.
I feel like that should have been with the advantage because he's not focused on whatever Jackie's saying.
No, it was disadvantage. I'm right.
Yeah, I took the lowest. It took the lowest of the rolls. 18 was the lowest.
Yeah, it rolled really good. What was actions again?
Yeah, but I was saying that I feel like it should have been advantage because the magic is from the word itself, him hearing it, but he's like not really focusing on what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay. What's next, Jackie?
Let's upscale a healing word just to keep our boy up. Healing word. Oh, I healed him.
He healed him, and I'm not even sure you can
oops.
do that.
It did not apply to him.
I mean, I can't do that.
There we go.
This isn't
I
command,
applied it
level
to
spell?
AJ.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, dude.
Yeah, but you can cast 2 leveled spells, wasn't it?
You
Which
can't,
I-
you can't have an action and a bonus action.
No, you can cast that because I've been doing that the whole time. Like, I'm pretty sure we did that when I casted the Scorching Ray once. You can't like
You can.
cast a leveled spell as an action, then cast a leveled spell as a bonus action. You can in Baldur's Gate, not in here in D&D. It has to be like a bonus action cantrip or something. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's how we did it last time.
Yes, you can cast a bonus action spell and an action spell on the same term in D&D 5e. However, there's a limitation to casting bonus actions. If you cast any spell as a bonus action, then you can only cast a cantrip as your action. Okay. Wait, you only cast a cantrip with a casting time of an action. Okay. So I can do the bonus action and the action, but I can't do an action and a bonus action?
Yeah, because that's how like in the first one of 5-7 when I use Scorching Ray, I couldn't use Misty Step even though it's a bonus action because like they're both leveled spells.
Yeah. Healing word is
So it's only if you cast a bonus action spell.
healing
Okay.
word is a leveled spell? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a level 1, first level. So yeah, if you had attacked, swung with your sword as a action, then you would be able to use Healing Word as a bonus action. But regardless of bonus action, you can only cast 1 leveled spell per turn. From what I'm seeing here online, the only real way you can do 2 leveled spells on 1 turn is with Action Surge, which is not something a spellcaster normally gets. Yeah, so you cannot do the Healing Word as a bonus action. Unless you've done, like, an action that's not a spell as well.
Yeah. I can do... I could do Healing Word and I could do Firebolt, but I've already done my action, so... Let me sure. I don't think I have any items that's going to particularly help you, dude, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can help myself.
Oh. Okay, did you take the health off him and stuff?
Yeah, I reset it back.
Okay, well, if I can't do any spells, I think I'm pretty much screwed.
I think I can last 1 more attack.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, though, if I can.
Yeah, by AC, I'm not sure if he can even hear you.
He's hit me twice.
Yeah, your AC is still +2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
22. Yeah.
I'm just...
I felt like as a monk, you should have something like... you can patient defense.
I can use bonus action spells if they're not leveled, like, right? If they're like items or cantrips?
Cantrips
for
items,
sure. That's up to Griss.
Yeah. Cantrips for sure. The items I'm not too sure about. I think it...
I think we can, because that's how we
level
did
spell.
it.
Yeah, I think the stuff on the helmet and stuff you can just...
Okay, because I've still got a bonus action of Misty Step through that. Okay, I am going to back the fuck up and then stay my turn. Sorry it took so long.
But I think
No worries.
you can like use items even if they have spells, right? Because that... I know I keep saying that's how we did it last time, but that's how we did it like with Nolan and Snow.
Yeah. Which is why like storing spells in a ring and stuff is good to have it as like a reserve when you can't use your main spells anymore.
Wow, guys, what do you know? You win and you get a ring of spells store.
I just have to remember to use like Firebolt as an action cantrip, and then if I want to heal and stuff. That's simple enough. I've not played a cleric before, so I'll get used to it.
AJ, it's your turn. Like I know your tokens are just statically standing in front of each other, looking at each other, but like this guy, he's a big like deer-like creature with like hoofs for feet. Yeah. He is very nimble, very fast. He is hopping around like left, right, jumping back and forth. He's like rarely standing still.
Yeah.
Just as like flavor, it doesn't mean anything like.
Well, how fast would you say this guy is? Like walk speed.
He's fast.
Would you say he's faster than me?
Yeah.
How much is here? Okay. You don't know? I cannot just give you that information. There are skills and stuff to find that out about creatures, to find their stats out and stuff. But he looks like something that would dash through the. He looks like something that would dash through the forest like a creature. So you can definitely assume that he is at least as fast as a like real world deer would be, or a stag, I guess.
Not faster than a bullet.
How much fast would that be in D&D? 60 feet? 40 feet?
Yeah, exactly. In numbers.
I'm trying to think if I want to attack and.
You should attack.
Yeah, I know. But like,
you can like attack and then use a key point to get patient defense to give him disadvantage on attacks.
I'm nearly out of key points.
Yeah,
I've got
you
2
said
left.
like 1. Oh, you got 2.
Yeah.
Patient defense could be a good one.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I know patient defense could be good, but I've already got 22 and he barely gets up to that. What I'm thinking is, I don't remember if key fueled attack actually works if I use Fury of Blows. I don't remember if it did work last time. Didn't work last time.
Fear of blows is a key attack.
Yeah, because my normal attacks would be one attack.
I don't think so, because Key Fuel Strike is a bonus action, and Fury of Blows is also a bonus action.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's bonus. I literally looked at the Fury of Blows and I didn't see bonus action on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blow. What? Oh. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attack this guy with my fist.
Okay. Just
I'm
melee
sliding
attack?
Yeah. Sliding my shotgun back. Because I've got it on the. I can't remember what harness. Let's just say harness. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what
like on a
the
sling?
name of it. Yeah, sling. I attack it.
Kill him.
I
Kill him,
can do
BJ.
2. No, I can't do 2 normal attacks.
Not yet. I think your monk needs to be higher level.
Fuck, a 10?
16.
Does 16 hit?
Oh no, you have extra attack because you're monk 5.
Yeah, you have extra attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I have an extra attack. I'm just on about like monk 2 like attack with his main and offhand attack.
Yeah.
That I can either do that like later, Connor.
Monk? I'm not sure.
I'm not too sure what exactly you mean. Like, you're
Without spending a Fury of Blows, I don't. I think I
When
remember
you use the
hearing-
attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make a one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus. Yeah, mind them.
Yeah.
Okay. I will Fury of Blows because I'm stupid. Let's hold it.
Does
21.
16 not hit?
16
yeah,
does not hit. Sorry, I'm a bit confused. I was not following along. So you want to punch, and you're not extra attacking because
It's a bonus. I am going to use extra attack,
okay.
but I was wondering if I can attack and then offhand attack.
Yeah, you can. But it's going to be a
Not
bonus
as a,
action.
yeah, I have
Yeah.
to do it as a bonus action.
What gives you the? It's just martial arts, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the martial arts.
But yeah, you can with extra attack you can attack, and then flurry of blows if you have a key point.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna
Okay.
use my
the
extra
fir-
attack.
The first hit misses.
Okay, extra attack. I'm gonna hit. Look,
Attempt to hit him again. A 22 that hits.
22.
Nice.
Okay. Does damage. 13 damage.
13.
Is he looking bloody at all?
No.
Okay.
Still got a bunch of attacks, don't lose hope.
I can't tell you the numbers, but his numbers are high. I'll tell you that.
I would use Fury of Blows. That gives me 2 more attacks, yeah?
You spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
So 2.
Yeah. Punch.
So, don't forget you can use Stun and Strike.
Another hit.
Oh, I'll do that on my... If I do
You
that,
can do
I
this on this
spend-
one.
Yeah, I'll do that on this one. Use...
But
My
that will
last
be
key
your
point.
last key point, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Do I really want to do that?
That's up to
I
you.
can either...
Stunning him would be like a big help because it lasts until the end of your turn, right? Or
Yeah.
the end of your next turn.
Wait, he got stunned last time as well.
No, he
Is it?
legendary resistance there.
That way actually maybe
Oh,
not make them
fuck
do that.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I know he's got... I bet he's got more.
He's got like 2 more probably.
25 hits, yeah?
Yeah, definitely hits.
11 damage.
11 damage. Punch, punch. You have one more punch. That's also a hit.
Eight damage.
So, I forgot I have extra attack. That's fun.
You punch, and you're definitely making contact, but his like rippling muscles are flexing as you just punch him straight in the abs, going for the like weak spot in the sides where like that's where for a human where like the kidneys and stuff would be, where like a boxer would like aim for, and it seems to have very little effect on him. All your punches.
When you have extra attack, can you do 2 spells excluded? Because they're technically part of 2 separate actions.
No, it has to be an attack action, the extra attack.
But,
I think my extra attack let me use a cantrip, but that's the extent of how much extra attack can do.
yeah, but you can do 2. That's what I just said. You can do 2 attack actions, right?
Yeah,
No,
it has to be like
well-
attack actions.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm
No?
gonna move.
Can you not cast 2 action spells?
No, because
Two action
it's
spells? No. The only way
yeah.
is action surge, I think Griss said.
Yeah, extra attack gives you 1 extra attack action, which is separate from 1 action. Extra
Yeah,
attack
and I
does not
think,
give you an
like,
extra action.
Spell, like, for
Could
example,
you-
Scotch Away is not an attack action. It's a spell.
Could you do 1 action spell and 1 action cantrip?
No.
If you have the action, I think. But like 2 actions.
Yeah, because I got extra attack. Because it says
With
you can do
extra attack-
it says you
yeah,
can do a
but,
cantrip, bonus action and an action. Oh,
yeah,
it's
but
confusing.
like extra attack does not give you like a. It has to be like you have to make an attack first to get extra attack, right?
Yeah.
Using a spell that deals damage is not an attack, or not an attack action.
Okay,
So extra attack does not trigger.
gotcha.
Yeah.
You either have to be like some sorcerer to pull some like bullshit off to make your spells bonus action, or like Griss said, just go 2 levels into fighters to cast like 2 fireballs.
Yeah, to get action surge, which is also like a limited thing that you will only be able to do once. But yeah,
Griss 2 fireballs.
yeah, the attack action only counts for melee attack and like shooting with a bow and stuff. Spell actions count separate.
Yeah, I see that in the attack thing now. That's why I posted that to read the attack thing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, AJ, you like moved behind him. You've done all your actions on your turn?
Yeah.
It is his turn, and yeah, like I said, he's also kind of just like dancing around you. He's not leaving your like your square, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. But it's kind of like moving about, like very, very fast, very swift-like. I almost said swift style. Goddammit. And you can see that he's kind of like. He's gaining momentum. His like speed is picking up as he's like hopping about, like kind of like a fighter in the ring when they start doing the little like hops, start like jumping around on their feet. Like he's definitely like becoming looser, more flexible as the fight is like continuing. And he will bend through his knees. He bends all the way down, and he's gonna do a standing leap. He can jump up to 30 feet high from a standing position. So he just jumps straight up into the air, like wields his two-handed greatsword above his head and brings it down like full force with the force of the downwards momentum, just straight on top of you.
Watch him miss.
He will get advantage for this roll. Still misses though.
Misses.
Yay.
The sword like clangs down right next to you into the dirt, leaving this deep like cut mark in the ground. He like, as the sword is still like down on the ground, he looks up. You make eye contact. You stare directly into each other's eyes, and you can tell that he's pissed that he like missed this. He jumps backwards, puts his sword away, grabs his pike, and goes in for another stab. No advantage, just a normal roll. Another miss. He bends down,
Yeah.
attempting to gore you with his horns again. The smile like slowly dissipating from his face as he just seemingly cannot connect his attacks with you. He also misses. He reaches down, horns forward, just lunges toward you. You step sideways. I'm gonna say when it comes back to your turn, because this all kind of like happens at once, as it always does in like 6 seconds, he is still gonna be like retreating his head from trying to hit you, so you'll get advantage on your first melee attack, as his head is pretty much like right in front of you within striking range. And Jackie, yeah, from a range as well, you can see that he's like completely misstepped. He pretty much like they would say in an anime, he's left himself open. It's like, oh, you made a fatal mistake. You left yourself open. And it is your turn, Jackie.
Everything goes black and white. Little red reticles start appearing on him. I pull out my revolver. And your dead eye.
Okay.
Before that, can I just yell, "What the fuck? How did you miss?" Like, I give AJ inspiration for that.
Did you say advantage or?
Yeah, you can roll with advantage. As Cecil is cheering you on, egging the creature on from on top of the tree. The creature is seemingly getting more annoyed upon hearing this. 26 definitely hits. Was that a critical?
Yeah, I rolled 1, 1, 2, 1. Jesus.
Yeah, can I give like AJ inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna help.
8 damage.
That's
Shoot
okay.
again.
Goddamn.
26 hits.
Oh damn.
Another
Oh yeah, they entered bullet time.
18 damage. God damn. Now
He's bloody.
he's looking bloody. And yes,
then-
AJ, you can have your inspiration from Cecil.
Okay.
And then I will cast this time, if there's nothing I've done wrong. Getting word. Wait, I gotta give myself the spell slot back for that, actually. Yep. 4 onto AJ.
For healing on AJ, I will apply
It's
that.
like your second level spell slot, right?
Boop. There we go.
No, first level.
I thought you upcasted it last time.
I did.
And with that, it is your turn. He has it's your turn, AJ. Chernoros has like stepped out of position, leaving his head wide open to an attack. As he like looks upward towards you, he gets struck twice by these magnum caliber bullets. I guess a revolver would be like .44 or something. I'm not like a gun nut, but that sounds about right.
I've always imagined it like a Desert Eagle type thing, or like an old like Clint Eastwood sort of revolver, but it's like
Yeah,
magical. It's the
150.
sure.
Yeah, like this
we'll do that.
this Lord of the Fae, he does not know what this is. He's never seen bullets like this before. Just the pure force of the like bullet, just cleaving clean through him, like takes him by surprise. It's like, what sorcery is this? I've never met a firearm that can struck so swift and so destructively.
Oh,
God, Jujutsu.
oh, this guy is really making me want to pull out my shotgun and shoot him in the face.
Take a look at this one.
Yeah, it's
I
your
don't
turn,
think
AJ.
I can do that then. Oh, when you miss a attack roll, you can spend a key point. Oh fuck! I didn't know that I could do that.
Yeah, you have lots of key abilities. That is the monk's whole thing.
Yeah. See, in my head, I'm like, now I know that it don't do that much damage. Do I want to continue attacking him, or do I want to just fucking pull out my shotgun and just shoot holes through him?
Yeah, and up in the treetop, the dragon will like turn towards you, says, "Oh, what was that device that your friend used? The bang, it rang out through the entire forest."
We call that a gun.
Okay,
gun.
alright.
Firearm. Something like that.
What is that? Okay.
Make
I
notes.
can-
Make a gun-based dragon. The dragon's power is just guns.
I mean, it's a very good weapon. Not very effective against competent opponent though.
I can use a.
Instead of like lightning
shotgun
breath,
twice,
it's like
yeah?
bullet breath. Yes. Yeah. It has 8 shots in the magazine, so you can fire it twice. I think I added a way to keep track of your bullets in the gun on your sheet. Just make sure that once it reaches 8, you reload it.
I don't see it.
If you click
Could
on
be
the
like
little
charges.
the little square to
I
like
don't
fold out
see
the
charges on it.
information, it should have charges under the attack itself.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the back of it, like, get my right hand, hit the shotgun and pull it towards my hand. And just
Okay.
shoot once
Like
into him.
like one smooth like motion, you grab the shotgun, bang.
Was this an advantage, as you say?
Yes, because he.
It would be normal though because you're shooting
Yeah.
so close.
Yeah,
Oh,
like 5
that
feet
is
next to him
correct. Yeah.
Your first roll was unfortunately a 6.
for a total of.
But did you just get
Oh.
inspiration?
Yeah, I gave him inspiration just now.
So if you want to
Can
take the second
reroll.
roll as a second reroll in any team?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll spend my inspiration.
It's up to
That's
Chris.
Yeah, no, I agree. I keep forgetting that firing at point blank in D&D is a disadvantage, because technically it gives them more
Without the
time to
feat.
react to your shots to like knock it out of the way, but that's more for bows and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And his is also a 9/27 meter one, so whatever that would be a feat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's always at like disadvantage unless you're like 9
Yeah.
meters away.
And I've got a sharpshooter talent that allows me. That's why I keep backing up, because I can just keep shooting out of range and not have disadvantage penalties. Thank fuck.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna miss my attack.
I'm gonna change it back to feet at some point, but the 9 is
Yeah.
like everything
How far
from
he should
you.
be.
No, everything from you till 9 is within your range. The
And then after that, there's penalties.
past 9 is at disadvantage. 27 is your maximum range. You can't fire further than 27.
Right.
Shotguns are
My-
shite.
My focus aim won't work for this, will it?
I like.
For range.
Huh?
I think it has to be a
focus
monk
aim.
weapon, maybe.
I'll put it in.
Focused aim. When you miss with an attack roll, you can spend 1 to 3 key points to increase your attack roll by 2
already
for
hit.
each of these key points you spend,
Oh, no.
potentially turning the miss into a hit.
My next one.
You can do it on any weapon. It doesn't look like it has restrictions.
Yeah, and it doesn't
Okay.
seem like you have to do it beforehand. It says
You
potentially
just-
turning a miss into a hit. You just do it whenever you need.
Okay.
You just need key points for it.
I have
whenever
one
you
key
wish.
point.
And
And it's like your feature sharpshooter makes it so
and
that
you can
don't have
spend up to
disadvantage
3,
with
so you could add 6 to it if you want it.
I only have one though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you did. And what did you say, Sue?
it. Like your feature sharpshooter makes it so they don't have disadvantage on attacking, right?
Yeah. From what amount of penalty range? Yeah.
Does it
Okay,
also do covers and half covers?
Did I do damage on the shotgun? No, I did not.
Bullshit.
No, because you missed, right? Because you didn't get advantage.
But did I use my inspiration to re-roll and count the second one as the re-roll?
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you hit.
Half cover and 3/4 cover. See?
Okay,
Nice.
11 damage.
11
You
damage.
can take -5. Oh my god. This does it all.
I bet use it.
You blast the shotgun into him. He does not know what is hitting him. He has never seen like guns like this before.
Okay,
You
and then-
can fire once more.
I'm gonna whack it.
Yeah.
Catch the bullet, like the casing on the gun, and then aim a shoot.
Okay.
This is why Jackie's been making these casual, one-handed, burly-looking shots.
So I have disadvantage yet?
Just normal.
Normal? Oh, damn it! I rolled disadvantage.
Ooh.
It would have been the 16 plus 3
Yeah.
if it's normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal. Yeah, the first roll. 19.
19 hits.
19 hits. Okay. Damage. Here it comes.
Oh my god.
12 damage.
12 damage. And yeah, upon getting blasted again, he like pulls back, straightens himself up. You no longer have advantage on attacks against him. He is back in a defensive position.
I will also go in defense position. I will use my bonus action to do Patent's Defense.
Okay, that costs a key point, I believe.
Yeah.
You take the dodge action as a bonus action, which means that if he tries to hit you, he gets disadvantage.
And since I used a key point, does this come into effect?
Patient defense is a bonus action.
Yeah. I keep up against bonus action.
You don't have an infinite bonus action bonus.
Does this?
I wish I could have infinite bonus action or 2 bonus actions.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants.
Take the what?
Take the thief trait out of Rogue 3.
I can't. I've already done
It doesn't give a bonus action.
Thief? Yeah, it does. Fast hands.
That's Bolo's gate.
You get fast hands when you go down that way.
Okay,
fast hands just makes it when you interact with an object, you can do it as a bonus action instead of an action.
Is this your turn?
That's my turn.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate takes a lot of liberties with the D&D rules for like gameplay
Fixing some shit,
purposes.
Get it better.
Chris, can I turn to the dragon and ask it? There's something wrong with the manor, right? A wizard named Davius Corvinaris has fucked with it.
What do you mean? Fucked with it?
I think he's using it and this entire place or the tree as a center to gain magic powers. Maybe he's using it as a power source.
Huh. Corvinaris, you say? This name means nothing to me. This manor just appeared in the Fae a few years back, and we sensed a surge of power coming from this place, so we claimed it as our own, as a base to leech powerful arcane energies from.
Well, it's possible he's leeching off of it. I'm not sure if him leeching affects you.
Perhaps we should send one of our own to travel between the planes and see what is on the other side.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, Chernaros is gonna take his turn. He's gonna take another 3 actions, 3 attacks with his multi-attack at AJ. Pike first, Great Sword second, and then his gore. He cannot do his standing leap this time, so it's a normal roll.
Miss.
A miss. Follows up with the sword.
Miss.
Miss. Follows up with the horns. Still a miss, I believe, with your extra 2.
Yep. I didn't need to take that dodge, did I? Fucking hell.
All of those would have been with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So yeah, he misses all 3. He is getting visibly upset. Why do you move so much, mortal?
Because he doesn't want to fucking die, you moron.
He's gonna fall that
What question is that?
That is his turn. Stand still!
Okay, he'll stand still if you do the same, and I shoot at him.
Yes! Yes!
An 18. That hits. $13 damage. As another bullet blasts into him. 17 hits as well.
I love my infinite magic gun.
10 damage. Yeah, you don't get the reload quality with your Tinkerer's gun, right?
Yeah, repeating shot. As soon as I can put real bullets into it, but as soon as it runs out, it just infinitely generates guns. Bullets. It's so good.
Another 10 damage. He starts bleeding heavily. You can see that he's panting, getting out of breath. what at first was this like very stoic, almost like godlike figure is definitely showing his more vulnerable side now.
Mm-hmm. This time I'll upcast my healing word on AJ. Five.
Okay, I will apply it to AJ.
Yep.
That should have given you 5 extra hit points.
Yep.
It is your turn, AJ. He
Okay.
is bloodied and rough looking. He is clearly not as confident as he was before.
Yeah,
I'm
the
going
healing
to-
power of Jesus.
Can I use a free action
Yeah.
to say to my phone, "Hey Siri, play Bodies by Drowning Pool"?
Sure, yeah. Can't play it for streaming reasons, but yes.
Yeah. And then it just starts.
We have no internet connection here.
If he has on his phone, it can... oh yeah, Siri wouldn't work. Yeah.
How are you getting connection in here, man?
I was gonna say if it's on his phone, it would work, but Siri wouldn't work. Yeah.
I don't know. I pull out my phone and press it, I guess.
Just like
That's
what
a bonus action.
So I think I'll hold
It's
on.
okay,
I get a
like,
song for this.
Just looks away, looks at the phone, starts scrolling. Where's that song?
Give me a second. 6 seconds, please.
6 seconds, please. Yep.
I'm gonna turn it all the way off
Okay.
and then skip a little bit to before it goes, "Let the boys." And then I'm gonna pull out my shotgun again and start fucking put some more bullets into him. Do I back up?
You'd have to disengage. He's got a 10 range, so.
Yeah.
Do I still have that dodge? No.
No, it is until the start of your turn.
I for some reason think I can take it if I dodge. If I get
It's
out
up
of
to you.
disengage.
I
You have
it's
to
gonna
move
be
2
just one of
squares
them.
away
You've got
to
shield,
get out of his
yeah.
disengage.
I need to
you
move
got
here.
shield. You got health. Like even if
Yeah,
he
I've
hits
got-
you, he's not gonna kill you.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage and move here.
That's a crit.
Unless it crits. So worst case scenario.
He gets an attack of opportunity. He will use his spike, because that's the
Stop
long range
looking
one.
at your phone, AJ.
Misses.
15, that
I've
misses.
been rolling great.
Okay. Nah. Rack shotgun and to start singing the song as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna start singing because
Why did you move away again?
Just
So
so he does.
Do
Yeah.
not get a
Ah,
point blank
right.
disadvantage.
yeah.
Right. Shotgun.
So it's normal. Am I even targeting him? I'm not. Let me target him. I might get because he's bigger.
Who've
ain't
you been
The-
killing the whole time?
The idea of the point blank disadvantage is like you're so close to them that they can see you go for the trigger that they might have enough time to like just use their hands to knock the barrel out of the way. That's kind of why it's a disadvantage.
Well, it's also the cop rule. You have time between them actually swinging the gun up or raising the gun up to actually stop them, block them, put your hand
Yeah.
on top of the thing, or put your finger in the trigger or something.
16 hit.
It's like
Put your finger in the trigger.
Yeah, like the firing pin at the back, you put your finger in the back of it, it'll stop it from actually triggering
grab-
the bullet, even if they
grab-
hit to it.
grab the
I don't
slide
know
and
what
put
my
your
wife
finger
went first,
between
like,
the
you shooting yourself with it.
in the
No, I meant
barrel.
the firing pin at the back.
16 hits.
Okay. Damage.
John Wick does it all the time.
Yes.
That dude has permanent advantage on every saving throw.
I closed down my seat by accident.
18 damage.
I mean, the shotgun's still there if you're
18
gonna roll
piercing.
another
I
attack.
think I just made all
Yeah.
guns piercing.
Yeah, if I
The shotgun could be bludgeoning, technically.
I think it'll still be piercing.
Yeah.
If you're out of
I feel like
ammo
a
and you need
beanbag
to,
gun or something.
Yeah, like a beanbag for bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Non-lethal ammo.
Yeah.
Okay. Next shot.
Next shot. Number 2. That
This is
puts
where he
your
dies.
That puts your shotgun on how many charges left?
I think it's at 4.
Should be
Okay.
at 4 after this, yeah.
Blam! Another
And
hit.
There goes his head.
24
He's dead.
He's dead, chat.
damage. 17 damage.
17. You you start playing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start playing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. You're like mouthing along with the lyrics, like singing them out loud. He is like this creature from the Fae, has never heard sounds like this before. He is completely like, what is this music? What is this? What is this noise? This is amazing. This sounds great. As you just like aim your shotgun, bam, bam, 2 shots, and you blow his head clean open. Like half of his skull is still attached. His antlers go flying. He is dead.
Headshot.
His body, like he kind of like, he does the thing where he like drops on his knees first, as like half of his head is still like dangling off, and then like some like blood squirts out, and he falls over dead.
What color is their blood?
It's like red, but like a much brighter red than you would expect from a human, I guess.
I did not mean to blow your mind.
And that is the end of the encounter. The dragon lady up top will like look towards you, Cecil. Looks like your friends have won the match. Intriguing.
Ah,
told you.
shit.
They were gonna go for the kill.
How's he supposed to give us the items if his head's fucking exploded?
Hopefully, a servant would. Oh, where's the other woman gone? The
Where's the titty lady?
She never came with us. In the first
Yeah,
place.
she is the dragon.
I know she is. Oh, we know.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was like you
I know,
or
I
like
know.
you.
I reached to my phone, stop the music, and like,
Very nice.
good music.
I'll kick him onto his back. All right,
Yeah.
let's loot him.
The dragon pulls out one of her scales and like hands it to you. So, like she just does it like it's nothing. This is dragon scales are very rare. Many in Faerun look for it for reagents and the like.
Reagents. I was thinking just maybe add it to the weapon to give it a bit of more of an edge.
And you can. Don't think I have an item for it in the index, so you can add under your loot or something manually a emerald dragon scale.
Right.
Or make it like Fae dragon scale, just so that I know later
Fae?
on that it is from the Fae. Yeah, this
As
is
opposed
her,
to one from our world.
yeah, this is her full art, just in case you wanted to see that.
No, I didn't.
The horns aren't symmetrical.
No.
No, neither was the other dudes. He had like
Yeah.
one extra prong on one side.
It's very accurate to nature. Deer, their horns are never like perfectly symmetrical and stuff. But yeah, he drops down to the floor. You hear like very faint but clearly audible little golf clap as you look over as Usk is like clapping his hands together. Nobody seems to be too upset about like this guy just having his like head blown off. The dragon is just like, oh, I lost a bet.
Is
The
it?
guards
Yeah.
don't react, and Usk is just like
Wasn't he like their king?
doing little clappies.
So, you come here.
Yes, sir.
I'm just looting this guy very disrespectfully.
Yeah, he has his greatsword on him, his spike, and
On the bag.
that's it pretty much, item-wise.
I should take these as trophies. Does he have a crown? Or did he have a
No.
crown? Is it somewhere amongst the brain matter?
No crown, just like his antlers, and he wasn't really wearing armor. His armor was just his
Yeah.
skin, but he is covered in belts and the like. If you would take some of those.
I'll take the sword. It looks like a pretty good trophy. I'm gonna
Okay.
put that behind the bar.
Yeah, it's big. It's like sized for a large creature. So it is a massive champion's greatsword.
How wide is it? Can I stick it in the bag of holding?
I don't know the exact dimensions of it, but I'll say
Is
if
it-
it's in
is
the
it over
bag
2
of
feet?
holding.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's over 2 feet wide, even for a big sword. All right, I'll just shoot in there. No guard or nothing. That's going to be dangerous when I try to take it back out.
Yeah, it should be in your inventory. It is a
There you go.
magical weapon, so it requires attunement if anybody actually wants to use it at some point.
Yeah.
If you need anything from McGriss, let me know, because I think I'm gonna
Yeah, we should go back to him.
head off.
Okay, if you have to go with this combat rounded up, I'll just quickly go to where you are on the map. You're technically still on the Fey realm, right? I didn't teleport your token over yet.
Yeah, because it would have taken a lot. It might have crashed it to load in the other map all at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it. Mind Palace. You teleport over to the shade version of the manor. You have the. Did you say you had copies of the letter, or did Jackie straight up just gave you the letters?
I gave it to him.
Yeah, fuck, Jackie just straight up gave me
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, just look for yourself."
the will was one of them, so I was gonna just. And since this opportunity presented itself, I might as well complete that quest I had, and hand it into the Lord to show him, even if it is unsigned.
Yeah. Do you have the will in your inventory? Did you grab the actual item, or does Jackie
No.
still have it?
I have it.
Okay.
I think he actually still has the item, even though he gave it to me, like just
Yeah.
inventory wise.
Just gonna
He's got all
quickly
3 letters.
pop it open. Letter of inheritance. That's not how I wanted to pop it open, but that works. I, Darius Corbenaris, do hereby declare that the Raventree Estate, its ground structures and material possessions therein shall pass to the hands of my eldest surviving child on the event of my death. There is but one requirement. The claiming child must also display openly for all to see the ability to make manifest the power of magic, be it arcane, divine, or primal. In addition to this, I also cede my claim to all titles, yada yada yada. So it pretty much goes to the oldest child. He doesn't specify male or female, which was the big point of contention in the manor. If it was between Vivesna and the Lord. I forget where I left him. Oh, there he is, Lord Kryn. Between Kryn or Vivesna. So who are you gonna give the letter to?
The Lord, because I said I would, and I want to see how this ends.
Okay.
Because I'm a vengeance paladin, and like specifically against the other class, I'm kind of hoping this situation ends with at least one of them dead.
Yeah, you walk through the portal, you plane walk to the other plane of existence, back to the shade version of the manor. You meet with Lord Kryn in his room of collections, where all the little doodads and weapons and stuff were held onto display. You find him in there. He greets you like, adventurer. Welcome back. You have been absent for quite a while. What has transpired?
I won't tell him everything, but I will divulge information about how the portal travel between realms appears to create time differentials, and that there are various different versions of the mansion, from what we understand.
Ah, I see. What lurks in these other versions of the mansion?
The one we saw, as I'm sure you were told, was empty, but then after we found one that was bristling with tree life, almost to an unnatural degree.
How quaint. How goes the task I have set for you? The things we had discussed previously.
I'll just straight up hand him the letter, see his reaction to it.
Okay, he opens up the letter. It's like, oh, the letter of inheritance. Unsigned, I see. This is perfect. I can change this to my will, manipulate it how I see fit. You have done me a great service. With this, the control of the manor is assuredly to be mine. With that, you gain more allegiance with Lord Kryn, the little like and dislike mechanic that is running in the background of this system. And handing the letter to Lord Kryn also gives you another point on the way to a level up, which I believe is your second point now, since the last one you've got.
I know only I'm doing this, but is it a party shared thing?
Yes, it is shared.
Alright.
Puts you on 5 milestone points. One more and you can level up, I believe, to level 8. You're 7
Cool.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well then, I must take some time to change some things in this letter to make it fit more with my narrative. But you have done me a favor I can't possibly repay. You feel free to stay in my manor as long as you need. Is there anything else I could do for you?
I'll think about it. For now, enjoy your victory.
You are welcome to stay in the guest rooms for now, but I assure you I will find a better, more suitable place for you than just the measly guest rooms.
Not to worry. Des is mainly hoping to stay around to see the fallout from this.
Well, I must take my leave now. I've got some things to see to. And as he takes his leave, you're free to roam the manor. Would Des be playing both sides? Are you gonna go to the lady now and be like, hey, he has the letter, he's gonna like manipulate it? Or are you just leaving it here at giving the letter to him?
I'm giving it to him because I remember she has a son, so I get the feeling he might not take it so well either, and maybe try to kill him. As long as one of these nobles dies, Des is satisfied, or even just upset, because I don't like him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you said you have to go, so I'm not gonna ask you to do any more other than would you be traveling back to the realm that your friends are in, or are you gonna stay here for a while to see how all this plays out?
I'm just going to see how all this plays out and then head back, and I'm not even sure how long I'll be gone because of the whole time differential thing that seems to go on between these realms. So for all I know, I could get back there and I'll see a previous version of myself, and then I'll just wait till he hops in the pool and then pretend like I never left.
Yes, you are in different realms now. You've split the party again.
I was sick of all the infighting.
Okay, yeah, and if you have to go, I won't ask anything more of you. If there's anything else you would like to do before going, feel free to do so.
I think that's about it, Griss. I just wanted to wrap up that little side quest I was doing since the Shadow Curse branching.
Yeah. There's a few, like, instead of just one quote-unquote quest, there is a few, like, storylines that cross over with each other that all, like, pretty much, like, converse on who has the will, that I gotta, like, check through now to see what is exactly gonna happen. But you have kicked off multiple branches of the storyline, I guess.
Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Okay, see ya, man.
Bye-bye.
Sorry that you had to just sit and watch for so long.
No, it's fine. I enjoyed the little battle they had in the... What was it? Let the bodies hit the floor. I'll see you guys. Bye.
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 Okay, let me move my map back to the Dreaming Grove. you guys have dealt with a Lord of the Fae, and nobody seems to be particularly too upset with this Fae Lord being dealt with. The Dragon Lady, Sylvaria, will like look over at you, Cecil, and like be like, "Does this is this enough for your justice? Have our ways been punished?"
That question has to go to them. They're the one doing the punishing. But you don't seem too concerned that they just killed the Lord.
Oh, yes, I suppose you wouldn't know, but us creatures of the Fae, those that oversee pockets of this realm, we are not mortal. When you defeat our physical body, it could take months or years, but our spirit finds its way back to manifest within this realm.
Is that for every creature, or just the lords?
Just those powerful enough to keep their, what you would call soul, bound to this place.
Well, knowing these two, this is not going to be enough. Hey, they might come for you next.
Your friends would fight a dragon?
I'll think about it if I am. They're crazy enough. I mean, do you support what was happening in the kitchen with eating living creatures that could communicate with you?
It is our way. I have never thought about having it being different.
They're gonna probably come for you next then.
We are the hunters, and other creatures are the prey, such as just the way of nature here.
So do you hunt your own?
If they prove themselves too weak, sometimes, yes.
What about Seda? She didn't seem too keen on murdering anyone.
She wants our ways to change, and I can see her intent. It is not the most unreasonable demand to not always rely on violence, but the way of the Fae realm is very much the strong creatures survive.
So do you support her idea and would help her?
We are all, you could say, like family. She is like a sister to me. I support her in her ways.
But does it seem like you're doing anything to help her?
Keep the violence within the estate to a minimum.
Minimum, you say? Yeah, your cooks are over there cooking people. Satyrs, centaurs, humans.
Prey they gathered on the hunting grounds. None of the, as far as I am aware, none of the killing or murders, as you would call them, has happened on estate grounds.
You're still housing these people? Wouldn't that make you just as bad as them? It's not like you're denying what they're doing or trying to stop it. In fact, it seems to me like you're more encouraging it.
Yes, well, I cannot change my brethren their ways. I just oversee the grove here. That is my task.
And who gave you that task?
The Archfey.
Archfey. It's like a god here, or?
Yes, yes, powerful enough to be a god.
What was the name of the Archfey? I don't think I've ever heard of an Archfey for the Fae realm, or like a god that oversees everything in the Fae realm.
Are you asking her, or are you just asking me?
Yeah, asking her.
Okay. She goes by many names. Within the mortal realm, she is known as Tasha. Within the Fey realm, people know her as Zybilna.
Tasha? The wizard?
Yeah, Tasha from Tasha's Cauldron from the book is Zybilna, the Archfey from the Fey realm. They're all the same.
Yeah. I think she wiped our memory last time we discovered that. I guess even a powerful wizard can become a god.
Yeah. Somewhere in the Fey realm, another group is stomping around and doing business with Zybilna.
Oh, what are these two doing?
They walked up the stairs. I guess they were just listening in to your conversation, seeing where it was gonna go.
I mean, I see Jacket targeted. I'm not sure. Is it gonna be Shun starting out right now? So now
But
what
yes,
are you gonna do if the Lord is dead? I mean,
You need to protect the other. You need to protect the other creatures from being eaten, devoured, from being a cycle of nature here. Is commendable. I respect your reverence for other life, but it is just how the way things are here. Even killing all of us here in the estate will not change the ways of the Fey realm.
That is true, but it seems like Sadie is the only sane one here that's actually trying to change something. I mean, you could say that you respect her for trying to change something, but you're not actively doing anything about it.
What you say is true. I could be more supportive of my sister, I suppose. See how her ways play out. We creatures of the Fae don't require much food in the first place. We only hunt every so many years.
And why people specifically? The
Not
Fae must
peoples.
have a lot of creatures and animals.
Not people specifically, just anything within the woods is fair game. Everything is prey.
Everything is prey, yeah, if you're hunting animals and such, but people you can communicate with, talk, share memories, share stories, just killing them? I mean, that what makes you different than just a murderer in a village.
Well, would you talk with insects if they could converse?
Yes.
Talk with insects. Does AJ scream that?
Yeah, just from like down the stairs.
I mean,
So
myself.
does the ability to converse make one life worth more than the other? You know the ways of the arcane. There are magical means of understanding even creatures that are not capable of speech. Are they then sentient enough to not be eaten?
I mean, if you have to use magic to communicate with someone, the Welsh. I mean, having to use magic is a whole different story, but I mean, I cannot normally communicate with insects. Most people don't use magic. Most people cannot communicate with them, no matter how much they try or try to learn. And also,
So you are saying we should only hunt creatures who cannot converse, or not intelligent enough to speak?
Yes. Maybe make a farm.
comes out and it comes like so mental guy, and they just eat him because what you said.
What do you mean by farm?
Well, over in our realm, we have forms of, well, big forms of animals like chickens, cows, sheep. We breed them, and then when they get old enough and not useful, we eat them.
Like
actually, there's
internment camps where you keep living creatures as slaves,
No,
as
no, no, no,
captives?
no.
Is that not worse than hunting them in the wild?
Chris, question. Are animals like still as dumb as the animals here? Because I know in Baldur's Gate, like animals there like feel and remember shit from the past. But are the animals in your game same as animals in the real life, where they like forget stuff quickly and don't have much emotions?
That's a deep question. You could argue that we don't really know that about animals in real life. We only can like speculate, because nobody can actually like know what an animal knows.
I think like fish, they know that like they forget stuff quickly. Or I guess, the attention span of a goldfish.
Yeah,
Well, how would
that's
they
like
know if they forget?
yeah, that's like almost a philosophical question that I don't really have an answer for. Like, I can't dig too deep into like animal psychology to like know when is a fish smart, when not, like that kind of deal. But I would say for like to answer your question, as far as things are considered, animals are real world animals, but like speak with animals and spells like that do exist in this world, and people that use them can like have conversation with animals so to some extent they have an intelligence. But that also raises the question, because I think talk to animals only specifically works on animals, but I don't know about like insects and fish and stuff like that, like other living creatures that aren't categorized as animals.
To all those animals. I mean, human is an animal.
As a base rule in D&D, it states it somewhere. I forget the exact rule for it, but it all depends on the intelligence stat of a creature on their stat sheet. Below a certain intelligence is considered like animal-like.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
I saw like a week ago that they're making chicken products. We are actually cutting up chicken.
Okay.
So that could be a thing in this. I'm like, if you had that flipping technology and it's like 20 years in the future or something like that, you feel like that technology will be before killing chickens.
Okay.
So I was just thinking of chicken for a while.
Okay. I was like, okay, and what does that mean? Are you gonna start delivering chicken to the Fey Realm?
No. I was just thinking
guess
about plain farming.
I guess to answer a question about like having a farm with animals. Well, animals, I mean, you can take care of them, feed them, and then when they grow up, it becomes more merciful for you to kill them, because they don't like die like us. It's usually more insufferable for them. But I mean, you see like a human in front of you, and the first thing you think of is like killing him and eating him. Doesn't that feel a little bit immoral?
I mean, that is not the first thing our mind comes to. We did not immediately kill you and eat your like upon arriving here.
Well, the first person we ran into is Seda, so not sure how lucky we would have been if we met you first. I mean, these satyrs, centaurs, and all that, they kind of look like you. I mean, doesn't that feel disturbing just to kill them and eat them? Or not like you specifically, but like the people who are eating them inside in the kitchen.
Perhaps. I shall ponder your words, but the satyrs have not complained.
Of you. Okay, you know what? How am I to judge them if they complained or not? I mean, them complaining is not the problem. Is that like these people inside the manor itself are killing creatures that look like them, similar to them, and that they can communicate with, and they're eating them, which is a bit disturbing. Like, how can we trust that you're not gonna just turn around and kill us and eat us right now? Wouldn't
Like
you
I
need
said-
similar people, like your own, or people that you can communicate with, like just destroy the trust between you all?
Like I said earlier, we only hunt in the hunting grounds. We do not resort to just random killings on the estate grounds.
Yeah, at least warn them that it's a hunting ground.
she
So that you
kind of
can
like
still...
she kind of does like a little like side to side move, looks around. I am not exactly the quietest when I approach my prey.
Well, it's more like to warn the creature, if it can understand you, to leave. But if it cannot, then, it's an animal, you can hunt it.
There's another thing with your kitchen. It's unhygienic.
What does that mean? Don't know the
It's
word.
disgusting.
It will spread germs around your kitchen and make people ill.
I'm not sure if she knows what germs is. It's basically just disgusting.
Ah,
Also
More-
make people ill.
mortal afflictions. I have heard of diseases from the other planes, from the other realms. These does not affect us, fey creatures, but we have many ways of warding against them. The dust of our pixies does well at healing many ailments.
It's also a drug in Ireland.
Well, at least it needs cleaning up. Because if you're going to be serving humans or people like us, you need at least a clean thing, or you're going to end up making them sick.
Mhm. Well, it seems like I'm not going to change an entire culture by just talking to you. I'm not sure what these two are going to do. Maybe they'll try to kill you, maybe they won't.
Is there an easy way for us to get out of it, woman?
What?
I don't remember her name.
Oh, you said woman. I was too sure what you said. Get
So
out
I'll
of where?
teleport
This realm?
Yes.
There's a few
So
portals
we can go back
in
to our
existence. There are multiple portals in existence. Few on the estate grounds, more out there in the wider Fey realm. If you manage to get an audience with the Archmage, she has the ability to grant you your wildest wishes.
Okay.
Okay, I've been pretty patient. I want the shit that I got. Like, that we bet.
You have to go to the gallery, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I can't just fucking unlock it.
Shouldn't it be unlocked? It's like the area you kidnapped the hag in, right?
I am perfectly aware of where it is.
We kind of killed the guy that you made the bet with,
do
so
you
I'm
bring
not
that
sure.
up, Jackie?
Yes, that's why I'm talking to her, dude.
Was that part of the deal? That he promised you items from the gallery?
They promised that we would become the leader and that we would get the items from the gallery, yes.
Yeah.
You laugh, but that was what we asked.
I doubt that he would relinquish his leadership.
You were standing
as
right beside him when he
easily like
agreed
that.
to it. He did. The very
But
first
I
thing we challenged him to was that, and then he said that we'd get an additional caveat, which was the items.
No, that was to the duel to the death. It's like to the death, and I want something more.
Okay.
I can guide you to the gallery. And she warps her form from dragon form to the lady-looking one again. To change my form, because I would not fit in the house like this.
Yes.
Yeah. I suppose Usk is coming along as well. I'm just gonna grab all of you and teleport you guys back in again. Whoop. That is Usk. Actually, I don't think I got to teleport you guys in. Your tokens are still gonna be there since I copy and pasted. Back to the first floor. Activate. Yeah, you guys are still in there. Their tokens are gonna be here as well. I'll remove those in a second. He's just dead in the hallway now.
Drag his corpse. Oh. Oh, it's sore. Really cold.
Delete. Grab this group, drag you through the walls to the gallery.
Chris, can I actually ask us to show me where the satyrs are?
Yes, of course. Which satyrs would you like to see?
I mean, the satyrs we have to deal with.
The ones partying upstairs. There is also a few satyrs downstairs in the theater, but they are no problem.
Are any of them Tim's?
I do not know. Would you like me to guide you towards where the satyrs are?
Yeah, the ones I have to deal with.
Okay, yeah. And you follow Usk as Elsiet guides you to the guides the others, AJ and Jackie, to the gallery. In the gallery, this nice and overgrown place with many things locked behind or underneath glass, rather. But yeah, there are many cases with many things in it. I do not know exactly what Sir Norris promised you, but
Everything.
I will just unlock the cases and you can do with them whatever you must.
I loot the entire room, Griss.
Okay.
Can I get at least the thing?
She just goes to chill
Absolutely.
in the room next over to the north. Okay. The cases are all locked, but not anymore. She undoes the magic rune underneath them. Pew, 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 pew. They all like go off one at a time, making this like pinging noise as all the cases unlock. One of them, was it in this one that you smashed one already with was the broom from this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So that one doesn't open because it's already been opened, but all the others are flip open. Case number 1 contains a puzzling case. The name of the case is Puzzling Case. Inside of the case is the modestly sized statue of an elephant made from jade. And that is the only item in this case.
Okay.
Okay. Another case has exotic gardening tools, a double-headed rake, and 2 spades.
Got items for this, or should I?
I have items for them.
Okay.
Just give them
Just
to
put
you,
them on the
Jackie.
sheet. Yeah, just throw them on the sheet unless Aidan says, "Hey, can I have that?"
Double-headed rake. I have items for some of these, not all of them, but I will let you know. This is the rake, and there is the spade, and there are 2 of those spades.
Push page.
Okay. The next case is a case of snakes. This case appears to be absolutely crammed full of numerous, very agitated snakes that are desperately trying to get free.
I think I'll keep that one closed.
Okay. Okay. The next case is a case of eyeballs. This case contains about 8 or so eyeballs, which I do have an item for an eyeball.
Sure. I'll take the jar of eyeballs. Maybe it's a magic item. I'll give it to the magic boy.
quantity of 8. The next case is a case of silver cutlery. A case packed with a set of 2-pronged silver forks and long silver knives. Contains 10 silver forks and 2 silver knives. Got an item
Very
for the
nice.
fork and knives?
Yeah, I'll take money.
Put it on the weapon. You cannot change the quantity of a weapon, right?
Not as yeah. Well,
Oh, I see. I can do it in here. 10 silver forks. And is it 2 silver knives? Yeah, 2. So 2 of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't really show that there's 10 of them, but I changed the number to 10, so we'll see if that worked. The next case is a case full of crumpled pieces of paper. Each page appears to be from a different book about different topics. None of them are from the same book. No item for these pieces of paper, they're just pieces of papers of various books.
I'll see if they're important. If they're not, just ignore them.
Yeah, they're not important.
Right.
The next case contains a bloody club and 2 shields.
Yep. Grab it all.
Okay. There's
What
a
shields
vicious-
are there?
2 different looking shields. You don't know what they are just by looking at them, but they are 2 different looking shields. Definitely made out of a metal of some sort.
Do they look like the shovels?
No, they're not made out of the same material as the shovels. But like out of roleplay, one is an unlucky buckler and the other one is an arrow catching shield.
Why do you always give me the arrow catching shield? That's like the 4th one you give me in these games.
It keeps popping up.
What is an arrow catcher shield like? Is it +1?
It gives extra AC specifically against being shot by ranged weapons. So in this case, arrows and guns, I guess.
Yeah, so you get 2 AC plus an extra 2 versus ranged attacks. So you get 4 in total.
Yeah, the shield itself gives the shield AC and you get an extra
Really good.
for getting shot.
6,000, like.
I might take that because I have a
Sure, as soon as you know what it is, I'll give it to you.
shield +1.
Yeah. As soon as we show it to the magic boy and he tells us what it is, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to metagame it.
Both these shields and the club appear to be brand new, aside from the horrible amount of gore splattered onto them. It all looks fresh too, like the blood hasn't even dried yet.
What is the club?
It is a vicious club.
What did that
When you
do?
roll a 20, your crit deals an extra 7 damage. Ooh.
And what
Yeah,
is
extra
a-
damage on the crit.
What is a club? Like, is it a simple or martial?
Simple melee.
Oh,
Yeah.
can
Pretty
I?
weak damage, you wouldn't want it, dude, but you can have a look.
What damage is it? 1d4.
Yep.
Ah, never mind. Yeah.
1d4 plus 1, but damage scales with your stats, right?
I mean, plus whatever his thing is, yeah.
Yeah.
I just told him the base formula.
So the club and shields. The next case has very strange sculptures in them. 2 very odd, very visually confusing pieces of non-Excludian art rest in this case. Staring at them makes your head swim and gives you a terrible feeling of dizziness and vertigo.
Oh, like the fucking... what's that one? Yeah, the stairs?
With the stairs, yeah, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Have to make a
Okay.
helmet and put it on top of it.
I
So
just
impossible, like... Yeah, okay.
added
Okay, I'll
2
take them.
pieces of non-Includian art to your looks.
Yeah. Okay. Those things always fuck with my head.
4 silver masquerade masks. A set of 4 silver masks with fine detail work and wooden stick handles. So those little like masks that they hold in front of them during like a fancy ball or masquerade.
I put one on to see if I turn into Jim Carrey.
No, it's not the mask.
It was worth a try.
Yeah.
I shall take those as well. Silver.
The next cask has 3 crystal frogs. These 3 lovely crystal frogs appear to have been carved from larger chunks of colorful crystal and are sitting on jade lily pads. Their detail is exquisite.
Lovely. Yoink.
How many did I say? 3? Yeah.
3.
1, 2, 3. A single inconspicuous broom. Oh, you have that one already. That's it. Yeah. That's all of it. That's all that's in here.
That's all she wrote. All right, and if the dragon lady's still there, I'll ask her if she knows anything about this particular mirror.
Yeah, she went to the room up here, but you can talk to her.
Yeah, I want to ask her if she knows anything about that trick being in this mirror, because this thing was fucking with our heads in the other world.
It is indeed a magical mirror that shows a reflection that can be from a different realm.
How does one operate it?
Unsure. We have not been able to use it, but it is believed by those that have studied it within this realm that it can use as a way of traversing the realms as a sort of portal, but we have not found a way to open the door.
I shall sit and study, Gris.
Yeah, it's definitely something Cecil might want to have a look at some point with his magical knowledge, if you were to tell him, of course, but for now, it's just Jackie studying it. AJ, while Jackie is, you've went through all the casks, you've seen all the stuff that Jackie has grabbed out of this. You see Jackie starts to study this this painting mirror kind of thing. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
To find that killer.
Cecil is gone. He is with Usk to go upstairs to see the partying satyrs.
Yeah,
There's a goblin on their own.
I'm gonna walk into the kitchen.
Okay.
Uh-oh, they're going in the pot. They're going in the pot.
I can't walk.
Because Usk can, yeah. I was just trying to figure out what the main stairs actually is to go to the second floor instead of using the hidden door ones. Okay, don't do anything in the kitchen. I'm just putting Cecil and Usk on the second floor. So I remember that's where they went, because I think we're at a good point to call it here as you barge into the kitchen.
Yeah, it'd be good. I'm getting a bit woozy, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's starting to flare up.
It's getting late. We've gone for
raining inside again.
We've gone for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'll put the two of you here.
I wasn't going to go in and kill him anyway. I was just going to say, I just defeated your boss. You need to clean up this fucking kitchen.
Yeah, it starts to rain outside, but not inside. As you barge into the kitchen.
Yeah.
The skinny-looking bugbear lady turns around. You're back. What brings you in my kitchen? I am the best chef in the Fair Island. You'll never have tastier meat.
I'm gonna put my finger up, sussing her.
Name right over there.
You need to clean this flipping kitchen.
Clean?
Yes. I've just defeated your boss. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And
which
it's
one?
Mostly over this kitchen. The big, tall guy that has an orange on his head.
Truly. Mighty impressive. Well, of course, a strong warrior like yourself that can defeat a Lord of the Fae. I've got no choice but to follow your commands. What do you mean by clean?
I mean, all this blood on the floor, all these hands, feet, that's all over this place, needs to go.
Yes, of course. Might I ask why? To what purpose?
Because it's wrong to eat feet and hands and humans and thinking creatures, and it's unhygienic for blood to be on the floor and all over the place.
Okay, I just got up and prepared the meat that the servants bring me. So where do I start? Where do I put this stuff?
In the trash. Feed it to the cows, if you got any. No, don't feed it to the cows. Chuck it outside. Put it in the trash pile.
Yeah, okay, I'll gather it all together. I guess the closest thing to a trash pile would be to feed it to the revel.
I guess feed it to the revel then. But no more hunting creatures that can talk.
Okay, we'll be done. Yeah, she grabs like all the things you pointed out off the table. She kind of just like scoops it up like almost like a big like grain bag, like a potato sack. She just like fills it all with the like filthy stuff that you call out. She walks past you, unlocks this like locked door next to you. As it swings open, you see her walk up to this like grotesque mound of a creature, like an amalgamation of like people, creatures, faces, arms, legs, gore, just all like fused together in one like mound of meat, laughing faces, like tongues sticking out. A strange being is an amalgamation of mouths and limbs, a horrific avatar of gluttony and debauchery. It is an imperial red haze that lingers in the air, roiling and undulating in horrible fashion. Staring at it for more than a moment stirs a horrible, unnatural hunger in the pit of one's stomach, and reveals a chaos of motion in its ephemeral form. A sea of half-formed images, hands grasping flesh, claws slitting throats, fanged mouths gnawing through its own muscle and sinew, or crying out in ecstasy in response. It has no true beginning or end. It is the revel. It looks somewhat like this.
Is that the thing they were about to join?
Yes.
My God.
I'm glad we didn't lose. I look at it for a sec, turn around, throw up.
Yeah, it is absolutely disgusting. It makes you feel strange just looking at it. Not just sick in the stomach, but like, it also makes you feel hungry for some reason, which you know you shouldn't, looking at this thing.
Nah.
Jackie wants an apology, Magic Boy.
Jackie!
Yeah, just
I did
just
say in the
AJ
hallway,
knows this.
You were right, but your method of getting there was wrong.
Oh, did you? I mustn't have been listening or went to get a drink there. I went to get
And you also caught like a glimpse of the next room over past the revel is like the big dining hall, and there seems to be just like a massive like party going on there, like banquets, celebrations. People are like laughing, being jolly, being joyous, but you also hear like the squelching of flesh, the like gore of like things getting ripped and cut open.
Can we please just burn this place down? My instincts were so fucking right.
Yeah.
It actually hurts. I was like, no, this is a torture scene. If they're okay with this, what the fuck else are they doing? Was my instincts were initially burn this place down, and you guys were like, no, this is fine. It's their kids' happy, nice place. No, they're too nice. They're giving us free shit, and they're not even suspicious of the fact that we just attacked them. They're gonna eat us.
And upon seeing this, AJ, you run back towards Jackie. Are you like bolting it?
No, I throw open the corner over here. I turn around and yell the loudest I've ever yelled. Jackie! Yeah.
And upon seeing this grotesque scene, we'll call it here for this evening, as you've seen what other horrible things linger in this Fey mansion. We are done now. We're out of roleplay. I'll pause it. As always, thank you guys for playing. I knew this thing was here the whole time, obviously, because I can see all the map. I've moved and placed things. So when you guys were freaking out about the quote unquote horrible things, in the back of my mind I was like, they still haven't seen the bad thing. They're gonna lose it when they actually stumble into this. So I was just waiting for it. I was like, when is that room gonna get discovered?
Griss, when I saw that, I actually felt like I was gonna throw up in real life.
It's a nasty token.
The flesh that hits, or not the flesh that hits. What's that SCP exclude? SP001.
I think
the daybreak one.
State.
Is it the flesh that hits? Well, it's the one where basically humans start amalgamating into one big flesh pit. It's horrible.
I know what
it looks like that, only it's more fleshy. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
No, I don't like those Cronenberg motherfuckers.
Yeah, these
I think you're
lords of the lords of the Fae, the goblins, the bugbears and stuff like that. To them, this is normal. This is everyday life. So it's difficult to play it that these horrible things are okay. I'm no, this is what we do. And it's
I have no guilt over killing these people.
I want to go back to our realm.
I
want to go home, yeah.
Yes, that is very understandable.
I got here. Because I saw that tree go, dude, I wanted to go home.
No, it's very understandable.
But I want to go back to do a lot of damage to this place.
If you were to go home and you had to report back to the Branded Cross if there is any danger to the manor or the estate, what would you report? Just out of interest, would you be there's gateways to messed up stuff, or would you keep it to yourself?
Oh, I'm full
on the
on
truth and show them the videos and the pictures that I have.
Yeah.
When I come back, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Yeah. Gonna go to a gateway, get back to the flipping thingy. I'm gonna. Hopefully they'll set up a defense and all that stuff, weapons. I'm gonna grab as much C4 as I can, come back into this place, attach it to a thingy, chuck it in there, even get it to eat it, and then kaboom, blow the shit out of it.
Yeah, and I do wanna just for D&D lore, I guess, in general, the Fey realm is a pleasant place. This is just a particularly nasty pocket of it. They still follow the same principles as it is all nature, but it's a more warped, messed up form of those principles. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys are having fun running through this terrible place. And we'll see how you guys deal with this shit show the next time, which will probably be next Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and thank you guys for playing. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And that is us for today. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.